Welcome to the Out There channel, live stream 295. I'll be with you after the intro, after I do a few checks. Seems that Google's doing more and more changes. Let me know how it sounds out there. Side chat. I can still see the side chat while the intro's playing. Who's with us today? Charles, Chris, and Weasley Snipes. Hopefully we've got the counters fixed. Susan's with us. Yeah, I'm not sure about the counters. They seem to be up and down a lot at the moment. Oh well. Google stuff up things quite easily, don't they? Got a few things to go over today. Pretty weird today. Hello. Oh, what was that flash? Hello. Good to be back. I ain't got a loose connection. Okay, no swearing on the sides. Let's misspell it if you do. No trolling, no self-promotion, no promoting other frauds, and have a good time. We've got lots to cover today. Although I'm not too sure what's going on. I'm in the house by myself, and I swear I can hear it's talking. So hopefully it's not paranormal again. Scary, creepy, I tell you, when you're by yourself. It's in broad daylight here, so. But the strange thing is, my alarm didn't go off this morning, and I thought, that's weird. Lucky enough I got woken up. So I checked the phone, the volume's right, the time is correct on the alarm. So all I can say is there's a bug in the app, or paranormal again. It's not worth documenting it though, videoing it just to show you, because how can you prove that it didn't go off unless you're videoing at the time and you've got a clock in the room that it's got the time stamp. But you just have to believe me again, I suppose. I'm hoping it's just a bug in the software. And the voices I'm hearing might be outside, hopefully. Don't know EVPs. So yeah, I got a few tabs here to go over. Whether some stuff's been deleted meantime by other parties, we'll find out. All sounding good, is it? Charles with us. Who we got? Rene, Snipes. Who else? I thought I saw Chris before, and Susan. I did say to Robert what's going on, but he's got his mates over, hasn't he? He's got his usual drinking party. So yeah, I got a few things to talk about first before we get into the UFO side of things. Well, it is all UFO related, of course. Hopefully you can hear me. No one said the sound's working. Welcome to the hello, anyone out there? Don't tell me that's going wrong too. Stay still. Saturday. Good. UFO. I see people still like to call it UFOs. And topics. Today is MUFON, of course. Although we might not get time to the MUFON cases, but it's everything's about MUFON, Dreamteam, and BUFON. What do you want to call them? Sound is perfect. Okay, cool. Got to remember, Google have what I found out had changed all the URLs. So my control panel was actually looking at the old beta string, which is why it was 00. They changed the control dashboards, although it was identical. And when I started scheduling shows, it was actually creating a show in the old system as well as the new system, and it was automatically launching it last night. And I thought, what the hell? As soon as I started the streaming software, it auto starts, and I was getting a weird message saying I had 2 conflicting strings, which wasn't true. So I had to send them lots of feedback because I was really annoyed. And of course we had a few people saying, are you going live? I said no. I'm trying to debug it before today's show. It's like they don't check before they roll out or something. I don't know. And when I scheduled it, it kept saying the wrong date as well. They've gone and mucked that up again. Looks like they've added in the... Instead of them being a time selection, they've added a date in. So if you go forward a day, it wouldn't change it on the other side. But even though I left it with the wrong date and time, it's still correct. Hopefully it's still selected the correct schedule time. So I don't know if it did or not. So I didn't have time to check. It's never ending, I tell you. So is there really only 4 people watching, or have we actually got more than that? Also, my stats have dropped by 4 on YouTube. My subs have disappeared. Really weird, again. Makes no sense where they keep disappearing to. It's like Google keeps consuming them. I think they keep purging dormant accounts. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. BitChute's still going up, as you can see. But I would have thought it would have hit 400 by now. But apparently social medias have been trying to ban BitChute being promoted around, so that might have a bit of an impact on it. There's always things working against us. Evil power, I call it. The corrupt elite power out there, the billionaires. So first up is the old security DUI video, and we still got people attacking me over it. And I just want to read out some stupid comment I got from this trip here. So I got a lot of stupid people to point out today, so just bear with me. So PJ Lucky Dog. Why kick a dog when it's down? So is he saying that Tyler's a dog? I'd agree with that fact. So for my dog is way bit more intelligent than this guy. Yeah, it's outed the guy has issues, but putting his arrest video on blast, very chicken shit low move. So this is the sort of mentality we're dealing with out there. Doesn't matter that a DUI charge is pretty serious. It's a criminal offence. He could have easily killed people with his car on the road, innocent people, and they seem to want to defend him all the time. The reason you put it out there on video is so you let people know that he's a scumbag. That's fairly obvious, really, isn't it? Did you watch the full playlist? Did you even watch the full video with the insert of court cases and his lying video about Men in Black? I don't think so. The guy is a scammer, plain and simple. He's hoaxed many years of his videos, just like Third Face has. Which this one, watch this one to 50-minute mark and come back to me with your hate comment. So that's the one where I debunk the voices that he faked real time. And then I put this one up here where he emits only on Lion's Ground, not his own video channel, about using hoax videos to boost income. And I said here, DUI is a crime. Why do you defend a criminal with no care for other people's life? And he still comes back. I get it, DUI is a crime. That's what cops and courts are for. They can and will judge and try to help reform him. Yeah, but they didn't imprison him for fraud, did they? Which is what he really has done. He's done a felony crime for 10 years. Making fake content and claiming it to be legit is a crime. So he's only done a fraction of the time in prison, jail, 3 days. He should be in there for 3 years at least. But yeah, I sort of send out some troll for truth messages, as I call it, on Twitter. Trying to wake up people who are saying, oh yeah, please come back, come back. It's pathetic, really. I don't know if you've seen his Twitter account, but let's see if I got it here. Is that the one? It's just, I see Twitter's mucked around again. There we got the bar at the bottom here. You can see here. Hey guys! How have you all been? I know many of you are probably upset due to my absence, but it has been a very rough year. Anal probe enlargement syndrome. No, he hasn't been in jail long enough, and I apologize. Do you think I should come back to the channel? And of course they all suck up to it, don't they? It's just sickening to even read it, really. Yes, let's pray. Yes, damn right. Yes, come back. Yes. Kiss. Yes, we miss you. Please come back. It's like they're on. It's like Tyler's a drug to him. I don't know. Maybe they're just like being lied to all the time. Is it just crazy UK and USA at the moment? Has the coronavirus done something to their brains or something? I suppose they were like this for 10 years though, so maybe it's a virus that's gone unknown. Sure, if you want to, but yes, absolutely, and this goes on and on and on. So, how many people tweeted to that? A couple thousand? So you must have at least a couple hardcore fans anyway. 3,000. So he's going to have 3,000 followers at least. 3,000 zombies. Stupid, isn't it? How can you be that stupid to follow someone that fakes videos and think he's actually, you know, the fair dinkum, as the Australians would say. Yes, we'll miss you. Yeah, this goes on and on and on. So this is time to start trolling people. Tell them to come over here, but you'll find that they won't listen. Because they're just brain dead. They really are. There's not much we can do to educate them. These are the people that are going to vote for Biden, I think. So just close that one down now. And in case you haven't seen that video, I'll post a link to it. But you must be really out of touch if you haven't seen all my exposing Tyler. So yeah, I want to talk about the BitChute thing too. Censorship is coming. So I've got Hickson. To just explain some of it. So we got alternative videos now on various other channels, as you know. I'm on about 5 other alternative video platforms, not just YouTube. You'll notice that all the fraud channels always hang on YouTube because it's the only way they make money, because they want the ad money. And even GUFON's now turned on his ads. He's a bit of a hypocrite, as you know. Saying, I'm not going to have ads, it's only worth a few cents. But as you grow bigger and bigger and bigger, right, 4 ads in a video can soon add up to a lot of money. I think you get more if they click as well, don't you? I'm not sure how it all works. But you get a they work out your income per 1,000 views anyway. I think mine's about $1 at the moment, which is quite good. I think that includes super chat though. I'm not too sure on that though, because I haven't gotten to all the side of the stats. They keep changing it. Secure Team is a dupe, but he's also a hoaxer, Kingfish. He's a disinformation agent. He's a bit like a Mr. Doty, to tell the truth. You remember how he used to make fun? Oh, people think I'm a disinformation agent. Yeah, Ghost. Yep, something strange is going on in this particular room anyway. So yeah, as Hickson has pointed out here, why is that on big though? Should be on a smaller window. Let me just
Alright,
he's actually quite good for information. He's got his own wee bit of a bias, as most people do. I always thought he was gay with the long hair and always likes to not wear clothes, or at least a top anyway. But yeah, I haven't seen him nude for a while. Well, topless anyway, for a while. But he has moved out of America into Netherlands, I think. So it reckons here Twitter bans BitChute links, then partly unbans them. So yeah, this his comments were quite funny. So I'll just play the intro here, what he talks about.
everyone, if you hear a little bit of background noise, the fan is aimed in this general direction. It's way too hot. We're in the middle of a massive heat wave by like Netherlands standards, so bear with me. The other day, Twitter decided to ban BitChute links on site. So like if you tried to post a BitChute link, it wouldn't go through. Now initially, you could get around it with like TinyURL and Bitly and some of those, and it would just show a warning. You could, because there's a gap between what Twitter is seeing as the actual link, although it knows where it's going, and then the actual site. The other way to do it was just to use Minds, because if you put the BitChute link in a Minds post.
I don't know what a Minds post is. Do you guys ever heard of Minds? So I've joined Gab and Pyla, which I'll show you in a minute. Which are alternatives to Twitter and Facebook. So yeah, the world is going to slowly change, and it'll pick up speed. More and more big creators are heading over there. So Minds must be another similar social media site. But the problem with Gab and Pyla, I've noticed, they're public and not actually public. It's only public if you got an account, which is kind of stupid, because it means that Google can't crawl the links, even if they were going to, because you know how biased they are against sites. They've got to censor it for their own political agendas for some reason. So, yeah. USA is so corrupt, ain't funny.
Post Mine's blocks Twitter apparently from knowing actually what's on that post. And so it was hilarious. So it was like the quickest workaround ever and would have been impotent. But now they've scaled it back. And now you can post the direct BitChute links, and it just gives you a warning. Now the warning is specifically for several things: spammy behavior, phishing/malware, and then the one that I'm assuming they're applying for the reason to have this link protection sort of thing is anything off-site material that might be against Twitter's TOS if directly posted. Now that depends on the BitChute video, and this is probably why they switched to that instead of blocking it outright. And I know why this is happening, because leftists in the wake of BitChute hitting the top 1,000 in the US on Alexa, in the wake of them skyrocketing over the last couple of months, in the wake of them being able to become fully solvent, more or less, 75% funding, they're going to have their own commenting platform, kick Discuss off the site. In the wake of the success that has been BitChute, what the lamestream is worried about is not me being on BitChute. While I am not an extremist or a fanatic, and I have mainline what I consider very sane commentary,
I'm on there.
It's still a niche sort of thing. Most people aren't really interested in political commentary. Most people don't even vote. We got to keep that in mind. That we're talking about a small proportion of the population that's really sort of politically aware. They're not worried about someone who does obscure philosophy. They're not worried about someone who does edgy content. They're not worried about that. They're worried about mainstreamers starting to use BitChute, because what will end up happening if that occurs is that Twitter, which partners openly with like Google, with Facebook and stuff, the big 5 or 6 companies are basically at this point a vertical monopoly. One hand therefore washes the other. Google has been demoting BitChute links in search now for quite some time, Gesundheit. Now Twitter is deciding to act up. The reason why is because left-wing craptivists are trying to convince people that it's a Nazi site. Well, they're doing that. They're scrambling hastily to convince people that's the case, and so far it hasn't really worked. Because if enough mainstream people start using it and realize, hey, a lot of the content on there is, at this point, gaming commentary, fucking phishing videos, makeup tutorials, ASMR,
and
news that is
the largest
as dry
UFO
and boring
channel
as
on
something
there
that you'd get from NBC back in the 1980s. If people realize that it's not really geared towards my extremism, and that the 30 million some odd people using the fucking site regularly are not all Nazis, because that's goddamn ridiculous, then it breaks free of all possibility of censoring. It'll become difficult for payment processors to justify not working with them. If the site gets big enough and it looks profitable enough, they will start to ignore the cringe fringe.
It'll be like
BitChute would end up being potentially a very dominant competitor.
And they'll cut out
it's already managing, despite all of the algorithmic manipulation on search results, despite all of the hit pieces, despite all of the bitching and screeching about how it's supposedly this horrible out there site. When people actually get there, a lot of what they see is fucking my material and stuff like that. Well, my commentary is still allowed on YouTube too.
Anyway, it goes on a bit. You normally don't need to listen to his whole thing. He's a good ranter. So yeah, if you ain't a sub to him, go and sub to him. Because he is very informative, and as far as I've seen, he's always been correct. So he's obviously a high IQ individual here. They need to replace all the mainstream media guys with these ones on the YouTube that seem to be able to study things and tell you the actual facts, and that people send them information which is correct. So yeah, you got people out there doing hit pieces on him even. Yeah, it's crazy. All for USA politics, which they're trying to influence you. They're saying you can't influence you to go and vote for Mr. T, but they can influence you to vote for Mrs. whoever. Mrs. Crap. Or Mr. Crap. Who forget their lunch. And crap in their pants. Okay, at least to keep the old age home busy anyway. So I just want to bring the attention here that censorship's very real, and maybe go and join my other channels here. Unfortunately the UFO doesn't quite fit on this banner, but it looks quite good. So this is Gab. If I post a link to it though, I don't think it will show up unless you join. But I have put the link in the About tab, where you can join. And so, yeah, more places, more exposure to my content. And eventually I'll grow faster than the fraud network out there that only use YouTube. Because I'll be everywhere else, ready, waiting for them. So, that's Gab. It kind of looks okay though. It looks a bit like Facebook. And it posts fairly good posts. Although I don't like the lime green. I'm not sure how you can change that banner at the top there. It is quite big though, isn't it? Probably meant to be very small font. Like that. Which no one in the right mind would be able to read it. Not me anyway. They like using it on really high res screens now, don't they? So, but they forget about the DPI scaling. And of course, Piler is another one which looks very similar to Twitter, with less crap, but it has got some functions there. However, I'm not too sure why it's not showing up thumbnails. Maybe it's been blocked by YouTube, which is more than the case. It's not showing up the thumbnail of the video here. Very strange. So I added one to it. Truth is like hate to those who hate the truth. Isn't it so true? So yeah, I got a few posts there to my alternative video channel. Of course, I don't make any money there. They got some Bitcoin stuff where you can earn money with Bitcoins on these alternative platforms. You go and check them out anyway. You never know. If you watch lots of content, they'll pay you to watch. But it's on their own Bitcoins, so yeah, it's a bit like buying gold really. It goes up and down in value. So that's Piler, which stands for speak out, doesn't it? I think that's what it means. And Gab means to talk, I suppose. So yeah, just joined those this week as well as fixing up the code. Looks like it's working alright now. Okay. So was that the first topic? Dream Team? I guess it was. This is where the fun starts to begin. So that's one we looked at last time, where they're claiming President T demands transparency. It's funny how you can't say words now, and that we've been sort of like controlled. In fear of being punished, that you ain't gonna get money. So where do we leave off on there? Where is it? There. Where's the... Oh no, they've added lots of stuff since, haven't they? We got there. So let's see, we'll just go through it. Oh no, President Trump there. So we got the TR3B and other bullshit that we're going to go over. And this other stuff that's just really funny. MUFON is picking on third phase. Oh my god. They don't realise that they've known about third phase for hoaxing, CGI stuff and misinformation for a long time. And they're going on that MUFON's targeting on them. But who's MUFON? It turns out to be one investigator that did actually a proper job of running it through applications and found out how to debunk it. Which I'm going to show today anyway. And GUFON made a right fool of himself, which we'll play some of the clips from him today as well. So let's start off with the first one. And get the right volume and stuff.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon, the world's largest UFO channel on the internet. We've got incredible UFO stories for you tonight.
Largest bullshitters, frauds, fakers on the internet.
Up, everybody. It's going to get quite wild. We've got a TR-3B sighting on the side of the road while a lady's driving in Michigan, and an incredible flight. An incredible UFO sighting.
Yeah, it's a flight.
An airliner. Shauna manages to capture something extraordinary.
But
before we get to that, let's roll the video coming in from Michigan.
A
Check it out.
female that's filming it in the wrong way.
If anybody else can see this.
Ooh, man, what is it?
That looks like a fucking UFO.
Oh, I just gotta swear and send it into third phase because it's cool.
Is
man.
that not a UFO? Or like a giant
Okay,
drone
guys,
or
what do you
something?
reckon? Looking for the side chat, but debunkers.
Are we looking at the infamous TR-3B? Incredible footage coming in.
Oh yeah, that's got to be the first thing on my mind.
Other than the TR-3B, we're looking at it, and I want to get your guys' opinions. What the heck is going on? Could you imagine
Let's ask the Dream Team.
driving on the side of the road at night
we don't know.
and seeing this large craft hover over you?
Oh,
incredible
yeah.
capture. Brent, what do you make of this? Is
A
this
large
CGI
craft
or is
or
this something
something.
legit here?
Yeah, this one's going down in one of Third Phase of Moon's best categories for the TR-3B, and what we're looking at is something amazing. You could see it actually
got a little
go
light that's
behind the
blinking
trees,
there.
which gives it scale. You could tell this thing's very
I'll just
large. I
zoom
would
in.
estimate approximately 60
where's it
to
going?
100 feet. You could see the three lights on the triangle itself, and then the spotlight right in the middle, which really resembles the TR-3B, Blake.
Yeah, and it's very interesting that we're looking at it very up close. Some people might just say that this is a reflection from within the car itself. I don't think so. What we're looking at is in the air, in the night skies, and I'm hoping other people may have captured this. If it was in Michigan at night last month, anybody out there, if you've seen anything like this, submit that video to us, because right now we've had a lot of TR-3B footage over the years, but I gotta say this is looking pretty good. I got a feeling the TR-3B is about to go public. I've been saying this for a little bit, but I think more and more as time goes on with the Space Force and the technology behind it, we're going to be coming up with a documentary in regards to the technology behind the Space Force. It's going to be incredible, but I'm going to have to add this into the documentary because this is a dang good representation of what we've been talking about. People around America and across.
Now, we need to see the full video and listen to background sounds, of course, because we ain't going to do it with these buffoons, are we?
Across the world have seen the large triangular shaped craft, and I believe it to be real, and I believe it has anti-gravity reverse engineered properties.
Oh yeah, such an expert. Has he got ESP, has he?
Properties to it. So again, what's going on here?
Hey, so let's run down the list.
What the heck it is?
A hoax. A hoax with LED lights, possible. 2, a night flying kite. It could be on a rope. Well, it could be on a fishing line, but more likely it's going to be a RC kite with LEDs on it as another possibility. But the blinking lights here and the light patterns, it could easily be a jet fighter flying low, or even a passenger jet with swept wings. It could be one of those Lear jets. I'm not too sure on the light configuration of all planes out there, but that little light underneath could represent a blinking light on a drone or a plane, and it even could be on a night kite. So there's a few possibilities here. Obviously we got no time and date, and obviously they haven't run it through the normal apps to disprove on Planefinder, right? So there's a lot of missing information as usual, because this is how these guys roll, because to give too much information busts them right open as a bunch of frauds, which they are, and disinformation agents. So yeah, where's the date and time? And it's not there, is it? We only got one link there, and it's for the second video. So just keep on going, I think, and we'll come back to that one. You're looking at a small passenger jet. It would be good to be able to run it through Plane Finder or Flight Radar 24 or Flight Aware is the other one that you can use. All three of those. Sometimes it's best to check all three just in case one has the little planes registered that's not on the other ones. So sometimes you have to use everything. So yeah. So there's not much here to go on, but I did actually run it through a screen snapshot and run it through filters, and that's what I got. You can see how it's how the blacks I've converted. You can see it's black, converted with a color swapper, and you can see here there's definitely a different color shade of blackness that's reflecting off some sort of structure. And I think that's a street sign. I'm not too sure what kind of street sign that is. Road sign that's got glow reflectors with the car headlights, is it? I'm not too sure. Maybe you guys will know. Looks like it might be a crossing sign to me, but I don't know, for a train tracks coming up, but I don't know. So yeah, you can see here, if we look carefully at my enhancement, that it could easily be a swept-back plane or fighter jet. A tail light, two wingtip bright lights, middle body light with a collision avoidance red one blinking, and a front landing light. So it could easily be a plane. Also, it could be a modified drone, of course. On to the next video. Because we ain't got all the information, we're limited what we can actually use to eliminate things, which is what happens in this next video as well. So we'll just keep on going.
Leave your comments below. We've got even more videos. Roll it.
I'll zoom in this one. Can you see anything?
Yeah, out there.
No,
Oh.
you don't see that?
There's a little white dot that's moving from left to right.
That's a disc, bro.
And this plane here is turning as well, which you get the parallax moving, so it looks like it's moving faster than it really is. And you can see it looks like a military boat or a fishing trawler out to sea there. Or it could be another darker plane, of course, but it kind of looks like a boat also out to sea there. Here it goes. It's definitely getting lower. It looks like it's heading towards a runway there, is it? Of course, it's got to be a Tic-Tac, isn't it? A Tic-Tac's coming in to land. It's definitely getting lower and lower.
Also, the ships kind of look weird.
Yeah.
What are they?
And obviously they're on a sort of flight path here, and we'll end up on the same
Who are you?
landing point, no doubt.
Yes, we.
So while we're watching the rest of the video, do they turn around and see it again? Nope. Here we go.
Good news on this video. We have reached out to Shauna, who captured this
Good
incredible
news.
sighting.
Yeah, you got the
within
date and
an
time and
airliner,
all that,
she
and
manages
put it through
to
apps.
get back to me within hours and give us permission to share this with you. But not only that, we have her
Yeah, so first off, as soon as I saw that, you could see it's going to be a white passenger jet that's coming into land. And of course, people are going to say, you can't see the wings. Well, wings are horizontal to the body there. You can see there's definitely a black underneath to it there.
testimony. Listen to
And of course, it's at the maximum pixel range of thing, but you can even see it looks like it's got some sort of tail on it, and you can see it's tapering off at the end there. But I run it through some software and do it properly, which you won't get on GUFON and all those other frauds out there promoting each other. And they don't like being called frauds, but they are. And anyone that supports the frauds are equally as bad as them, as far as I'm concerned. And they're only damaging the UFO field more. So I've got a lot of stuff to cover today, obviously. Because this is what we've got to deal with before we get on to more footage. Because they won't put it all up. They put up the garbage ones, really. As far as I can see anyway, so far. So we got the zoom in of it. Okay, you can see it looks like it's tapering up. It looks like the tail fin's coming up here. You can see it's not a symmetrical shape. And you can even see looks like an aerofoil going this way. Okay. And of course we've got to use proper algorithms to do the enhancing. So we do that now. And we can change colors around and bring out objects from the background. Just like a normal researcher normally does. And MUFON investigators, if they're trained well, or if they watch my show. So there you go, it's using some algorithms to enhance that and fills in the pixels as it expands in. You can start to see it definitely has a plane shape starting to happen here. Let's run it through sharpener first. Who doesn't think it's a plane so far? Put up your hands. Inside chat. Now you've seen me do this a zillion times already. Okay. Does it start to look like a Tic-Tac to you? And of course, GUFON, a 17-year veteran, not 17-year-old, but he probably has a 17-year-old mentality, should know better to call this a Tic-Tac UFO. So there you go, you can see the tail tapering off there. And you can see the tail fin, obviously not enough light bouncing off the fin, but you can see there's a hint of a thing. Kind of looks like the space shuttle, in fact, really, doesn't it? So that's just sharpening it. And of course we've got some artifacts because of video compression. Dun, 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 dun. Brightness is not going to do anything, which is normally what they do, but you can dim it down and you can start to see it definitely has a plane shape to it, and it tapers at the end there, and it seems to have almost an aerofoil shape popping up here where it seems to go off a few pixels here where the wings would be, but you can see here's not enough light bouncing off, plus it's filmed in portrait, so yeah, it generally doesn't do as good job because of the rolling shutter being top to bottom. So that means any slight movement, it's gonna, part of the tail's gonna go here and it's gonna corrupt it. So there's a wee bit of wobble here. That's why it's not fully straight here. It's going through atmospherics as well, but part of that will be rolling shutter camera artifact where it's not perfectly straight line. So even that dimming down the contrast, you can start to see the shape better. Okay, so let's flip some colors. Let's see if that improves it any. And it doesn't seem to. I think this is as good as we're going to get it. Of course, we could take various frames and overlay it, and we could see how it's moving and probably get more details. But yeah, Tic-Tac, it does not. And of course, when you get a side view of a plane, let's just overlay it. Right, actually, we'll find out what plane it is. As you know, Scott Brando put up some MUFON investigators research here. He got it wrong initially. He said it was a blue plane, which obviously you can see there in my enhancement. It's definitely not blue. So all the fraud channels jumped on him. which is kind of funny, and I'll play some clips if it's still available. And you can see he's corrected his mistake once he got hold of the right information. They keep saying, oh, they don't know what they're doing. Well, they didn't provide the information. This guy had to go and ask the girl what day it was, what time they're in the sky. It's fairly obvious, really. So what type of plane? 737, is it? Not the best quality snapshot image, but it's at just under 2,000 feet there. 768, is it? 768. Vertical speed. No, that's the speed. Where's the plane model? Can you see the plane model? I don't think it's on that thing, is it? What's that look like to you? 737? So there you go, and you can see how much it's tapered off here. And look at the tail fin. That's why we can't see it. The tail fin's not white. So bingo, it sort of matches up, doesn't it? We got that, definitely that thing. So what we could do is we could take it from his image here, if we wanted to, the exact plane, or we could look it up on the software, which we will do. Because it was much lower at altitude. Yeah, you got it wrong, mate. But at least you corrected yourself. And you're at just the right angle, the wings of the aircraft. And you can see here on the map here which direction it's flying. We knew it was flying exactly there, over the beach, heading that way towards the airport, and it was coming down to the runway here. But yeah, we can bring up that south once we get the right date. And UTC time, which is 23rd of July. What's that time there? 13th, 1:30 p.m. by the looks of it. So yeah, we can probably bring that up. I don't know if we can get that any bigger. Okay, so let's do it. Let's do it, Paul. Let's do it properly. Put these fraud channels to shame again. What I do for truth. So yeah, it's funny how they don't attack me though, because they know that I'm always double checking and correcting myself, and I do make mistakes too. You know, it's very easy to get UTC time wrong and all that. You've seen how complex it is, so you need to work out the correct time, else you get the wrong plane. I suppose it's logged out, is it? Again. Let me. Oh no, it's still gold. That's good. Normally it times out, doesn't it? Gold, remember, still cool. So we want to head off to California. We can go this way, or we can go the other way. Just the way we know, and that way around the map, huh? Africa, there's America. Oh, look how busy it is now. Who cares about virus? Wow. Is that Japan there? And America. Let's see how busy that is. Whoa! Really busy at the moment. Crazy. No wonder it's spreading. So, I guess it's down at Francisco, is it? Of course, we haven't got any information, have we? So we need to find out all the right information. That's why you submit a MUFON case report, because these clowns don't provide it. So we got a video to his. Become a member. Twitter. Damn. Oh, I suppose I'll close that down. I was actually going to overlay it, actually, when we'll just keep it open. Stuff the CPU. It's behaving itself at the moment. So there you go, a video clip on Twitter, and that's full of date and time, of course. No, because he watches these clowns. No. Why would you send it to Third Phase, right? So on 23rd, here you go, she did answer. 23rd, and that was a 7, not a 1, so it wasn't 1:30, it was 7:30. 3 minutes or so. Yeah, it was moving quite slow to be a super fast Tic-Tac. Pretty sure it's a twin rotor helicopter. Wrong. Because they don't see the wings, you see. Yeah, so let's best not to guess. It's always best to plug it in. But what's the location? Where's the location? Boston. There you go, Boston flight. Hang on, Boston? So that's got to be New York then, isn't it? It kind of look like California there. Oh, that probably makes sense. Boston's on the other side, doesn't it? Okay. Shame I can't just type that in like we can on Google though. This is why I hate using it, because it's very time consuming, but as an investigator you have to use these tools, and you'd have to pay your monthly subs to access it. So where's Boston here? It's got to be near the water. Delaware? Is that too high up? Boston, New York. Got to be here somewhere, isn't it? Whoa, look at the planes. Boston. Where can I see it? Here we go again. Too many planes on the screen. And we want a button to say hide all planes. Boston, New York. Got to be here, isn't it? Certainly a lot of activity here. What can I see it though? Yeah. You think it being Boston would be more highlighted, wouldn't you? So let me just see. Let me get my bearings here. With the proper Google search. Shame you can't just sort of click on a link from Google to it. And it gets the GPS coordinates or something. Tools are never that perfect. Boston is Brooklyn. So whereabouts are we looking for the plane again? Let's see. Oh, it's a little bit. Looks like a sandy strip, is it? Gotta be here. Why is it not highlighting Boston for me? Looks like that bit there, is it? Is that the sandy beach? Looks like it, doesn't it? Still can't see Boston. Where's the words? Boston. Let's see, is that the right beach though? Damn. Wish I knew my way around America a wee bit better. So big, so many places. Manhattan should be here. Why can't I see it, guys? Brooklyn, I can see that. Kennedy Airport must be around here. Gotta be that strip of land here. What am I missing? Where's the airport? Kennedy Airport here, so it must be heading towards this. Why is it not highlighting the city? Boston, Massachusetts, there's a whole area, I guess. Okay, I suppose we're heading there, so it must be the right place. Okay, so where's the airport? It's got to be around here. New York, Boston's got to be here. But where? Got to get the right direction. Is that the airport there? What's it saying? JFK? So which way was the plane going? This is the hardest bit, orientation. So we want to go to 20. So it takes a good hour to get your bearings, doesn't it? 23rd of July and 7:30, which turns out to be, you got to convert it to UT time. So let's see, Boston. UTC. Okay, so it's -5 hours. So it's going to be 2:30. Okay. So we want to plug in 2:30, July the 23rd. Playback. And we're worried about the location. But you can see there's a lot of planes on the screen, so there will be on that particular day too, probably. July. Why can't I see July? God, I hate doing this stuff. It takes ages. April, February. It's going the wrong direction, isn't it? March, April, July. Here it is. Okay. Seems to skip past. I'll just use it. Oh, yeah. What's that? Alright. 23. Why it wasn't coming up, I don't know. 23, and we're looking at 2:30 p.m., which is 14. And I want to go to 20, see if we can spot it coming along. Okay, here we go. So where are we looking? It's a good question. So where's that beach area? So a lot of planes there. Is that the one there? What's that one say? Why is it not coming up? Oh, that's right. I think there's a problem with the scaling on this DPI. I'm selecting on you. It ain't working. Is that the one? Suppose we could type in the plane number. But we know it's B6 1922. That's what we're looking for. So let's have a look. I might have to plug it into another browser that has the DPI corrected. Where's my mouse cursor disappear into? See that? Mouse cursor disappears on the map. Great stuff. Oh, that's got to be a bug, isn't it? Barely see it. Oh, what did it say? I had it up then. Hey, we finally got it. So that one's got a coloured tail on it. New York. And there's a blue tail one. Why can't I see Boston though? Boston. I suppose I could do a search. I could do a search for the plane number and highlight it on the screen only. Save us a bit of time. New York. What's that one there? Oh, wait, let me get it. Oh, look at that colourful one. So we want to go to around about 2:30. Here comes one moving in quick. Lots of planes everywhere. Nice white plane. Yeah. Let's see, how can we do filters? Filter. Let's see. Call sign. Okay, call sign. B6. Damn. My eyes are a bit foggy today, I'm afraid. 2-2, I think that was it. How do we activate it? Turn it on. That should remove all planes apart from the one we're after. And why hasn't it? Good question. It should be removing. So I must have done something wrong, but I can't see how. Half the problem is understanding the software quirks. So what does it say here? B6 1922. Alright, so BU 1922. Or was it a J in front there? So what's the other number? Serial number? BU. Okay, we'll try that. I have to do that again. You think the software would be clever and help you out? Pay enough money for it, I tell you. So that 6 should be a U. Yes. Okay. Should only be showing those ones. And I don't know why it's not. Why is it not working? Bugs. Won't let me select it. There we go. What's that one? B6. Of a blue tail. Now it looks like it might be a J in front. JBU. So it must be the same air flight. So yeah, still wrong, but it's still not working. Well, I'm not too sure why. So let's just get rid of those ones. Try again. Airport, call sign, aircraft. Great. Speed, aircraft, airports, aircraft. We're not too sure on the model. Call sign should work on call sign. JBU 1922 has to be correct. And it says there's one. Is it? It's one filter. Yeah, it don't bloody work though. So yes, that didn't help us. Should be there on the screen somewhere. My cursor's disappearing. How can we do it? How can we get around this? I have another idea. We'll do a search. Not a plane finder. We'll do a search for the plane number this way. And look for the logs. Let's see if it works. Dear, oh dear. Should be easier than this. JBU 1922. There we go. How come it's not come up though? What the hell? Oh, here we go. B6, that's the one. Boston. There's a lot of Boston flights there. 23rd. 23rd, here we go. West Palm Beach. A320, is it? That's the only one. And we can request playback because I got gold membership. Whether it works still, I don't know. Landed at 11 p.m. Hopefully that's the right one. What was the time? 7. When they saw it. So it must have been taken off then. Was it 7? What does it say? 8. Landed. We got the right one or not? 23rd. Okay, let's just play that one anyway. I'm not too sure what the time zones are working on this. Here we go. New York. Here's the flight tracker. Flying down to Florida. So this makes it a wee bit easier for us, doesn't it? Oh, there's Boston. Why can't I see it? See, that comes up on the map. Thank you very much. And okay, now we know where we're going. There's the word Boston way over there. So we're in the right place. And it looks like it's flying across this way. That must be where the beach is then. That must be the curvature there. But it doesn't go in that direction. What am I missing? Where's the plane at the moment on that? It should be playing back, but I can't see any plane. Certainly goes away, doesn't it? Goes a lot of zigzagging. There it is. So it's coming in to Boston. That doesn't look like it's going the right way though. So let me just double check this. It's going the right way. PBI to Boston, it says. So it must be. Let's see, what am I missing? So it was there somewhere. We'll come back to that one. It must be as it turning around here, coming back the other way. Must be here. That strip of sea there. So how do we move it forward? Where's the play button on this? Play. Why is it not playing? There, so that's another bug, isn't it? Play. It should be playing. So we want to say it's we know the date's wrong. We got it's not in UTC time, is it? It's going across multiple time zones here, so it's going to have to be coming up to the very end there. We know it's going to be about 5 hours. 5 hours from that would be 7. So yeah, we're going across several time zones. This is obviously Palm Beach time zone. What's it say there? Can't quite read it. Flight time 2 hours 38 minutes. So whereabouts is it on the map now? Has it moved it? Alright, into the last strip, is it? Okay. There it is on the dog leg, is it? Or was it my imagination? Doesn't seem far enough along. Should be around about here. I think that's the part on the map he's got. Okay, let's have a look. Should be there, shouldn't it? So what am I doing wrong? Why is it not playing? Play. Here we go. Oop. Yeah, is it moving? Where is it? Alright. Oh, there it goes. Too fast. Where's it gone now? Oh, here it comes. Yeah, what time is that? According to this. So this is why you should use the apps on the plane at the time. Just aim it at the window. As long as you got GPS working, it should be able to. I wonder if it works on the plane itself though. Does it work on altitude as well? I don't know. People need to play around with it. So it's 11:30. According to that. But of course we don't know what time zone that time's in. And you can see here it's definitely flying in the right direction, right? So they must be flying somewhere over here towards going this way. So we'd have to find that on the map. Okay, so we're sort of getting there. So let's move it back a wee bit. Play. Yeah, right, Paul. Oh, there it comes. Going too fast again. Yeah, so got the same thing again, 11:30. But yeah, that's correct though, isn't it? What was the time again? Here we go. Tweets. Oh, wait, we got a better picture here. After all that, 7:32. So that looks about right then. 5 hours difference, is it? That would make it 12, would do. Daylight savings. Oh, right. Got to take that into account. It's all confusing, all these time zones. So yeah, that would be about right. So you can see where it can goes wrong. Time zones, UTC time. Definitely the plane in the right direction, so we need to find it on this one here. Okay, easier said than done. It needs to be further up here somewhere, isn't it? New York. Oh, that filter doesn't work. Crazy, isn't it? Oh, actually, it seemed to do something. No, my imagination is not doing anything. Crap. Where is it again? Where's the bay? Coming in this way. It's got to be here. New York. I'm confused again. New York, New York. Because I've got it too zoomed in. Yeah. See, it doesn't highlight Boston like the other map. It gives us a gauge straight away then. Strip of land going this way. Let's see. Strip of land going that way. Not right. Going this way, is it? Can't be. Brooklyn, New York, Boston. It's got to be here, isn't it? Now, what's that one there? New York. Brooklyn. Why can't I see Boston? God, man. It's got to be here. Where's that damn plane? That's confusing. I want that location. Why can't I see it? Okay, it's way up there. Yeah, it says Boston clear as day there. Why can't I get that? Let's see if I can get it the same. There's that bit stuff sticking out. Yeah. Yeah. Still not seeing it. And that wasn't much help. Boston bit sticking out. Boston Logan International. Why can't I see that? Because it's all covered. Long Island. Crikey. It's JFK. Boston, Boston, Boston. What's that there? They seem to have airports everywhere. What's that one there? What's that one say? Newark. Seeing a lot of airports. Why do they need so many airports? What's that one? Republic. Let's see. We should be able to search it on airports. Boston. Let's see. Let's do it the other way. Boston, Logan. Yep, there we go. Hey, take us there. Hey! I must have been in the wrong place, right? Okay, so we were down there. Now it's starting to make sense. I was way off, way off. Okay. So we want to go down to here. Now it's starting to make sense. And you can see there's the curvature of the beach there. And where's the damn plane? Suppose we've lost it now. Yeah, let's plug it in again. 22nd, 23rd. And no wonder I couldn't find it. It's the wrong day there. Hey, what a stupidity. Let's try again. Here we go. We should be seeing it. There it is. There it is, coming in. Where did it disappear to? It was there. I saw you. Hey, I was going too fast. Now let's try again. Start. Pause. Where is it coming? Where's it gone? Here we go. That's got to be it. Coming in now. No. It's not that one. So, what have I got wrong now? 23rd. 14. Must have the date wrong still. Can't have though. Uh, 12. I got 16. He's got 16 here, is it? He's got it on 23, 32, which is what we saw on the other one. Did I go the wrong direction? 7:30. Should have added on 4 hours. 5 hours or 4 hours if it's daylight savings. Alright, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, what did I see? Let's just check that out again. So you can see how you can go, it's so wrong. Plus 1 hour daylight savings. So it's going to be -4. What a rat bag. So what is it now? Does it actually say if it's on daylight saving? It must be. How do we find out? Doesn't say whether it's currently daylight savings. Daylight savings. So many things you got to check. March to November, so it's got to be daylight savings. There you go, 4 hours. Hey, so we got the wrong date time in though. But you can see here they're on the same flight path. You see how the planes are always coming in on that flight path there. Invisible highway in the sky. Be help if that filter worked, eh? We could just pin the one plane. So it should be 23. Which now makes sense. Okay, let's just do that one. Right, that must be it there, is it? Nope. It's another good white plane though. Maybe it's coming after it still. Okay, I'll keep looking. They're all on the same flight path here. You can see it coming in, landing. Oh, there's one coming on the same flight path. Oh, a nice yellow one. You can see they're coming in thick and fast. Oh, that one landed quick. We've got another one zooming along here. A B6176, that could be another candidate, couldn't it? We'll keep playing because it's so busy. And that one landed. Should have seen it by now. Oh, here it is, coming in now. 7:30. Is that the right time? Let's have a look. 7:32. Four hours. What did she say though? Where is her log again? What did she say? Shauna, 7:29 to 7:32. Yeah, let's see how it goes. We need to slow it down. 12 times. No, it's not going to work. Still 7. Still 30 there. So it's moved to quite distance there. Although this is not going to be very accurate, I don't think. It's going to be a few meters out, isn't it? So that's 32, and it's landed. See, it's not particularly accurate, so you can see how this can be a problem. GPS is almost like a few meters out and all that business, isn't it? But there we go. I think it's the same plane as what he's got. And it seemed to fly in the right time. And has she given us the flight number of hers? Don't be silly. So where is it? Have we got a flight number? I think it's almost solved though. God, I hate mucking around with this software. Like I said, if you do it real time at the time, it saves all this hassle. I wish the software was a bit friendlier. I bet if we use one of the other ones, Flight Plane Finder, it'll be maybe a bit easier to use. This is really complicated stuff, but yeah, that one there makes it really easy, the history one. And sure enough, this one seems to be a bit more accurate. Where is it? There it is here. How do we slow down this playback one? Has it got a speed? Where's the speed? Don't be silly, I'm gonna get speed. Okay. There we go. Another minute on. Whereabouts is it? Probably at the airport now, is it? Can't see it. Where's it gone? Oh, there it is, way down here. You can see it's way off. The GPS or whatever. Or her time's wrong. It's more likely her time's going to be wrong because we don't see it on the video. Where is it going? There's no timestamp on the screen. Her time's going to be wrong. It's not going to be that far wrong on the GPS. It's going to be a few meters out, I would have thought. But we still don't know her flight number. So, yeah. This is going to be where? One of these flights going the opposite way, probably. Let me just roll back again. Cheney. Where would the flight be? Have to be over here somewhere. I would have thought coming this way. Of course, it only works on cool ID here. So if there's some signal loss, it may not appear on the map. It may just flash up and down. So I didn't actually see any planes flying next to it going the opposite way. Damn. There you can see how it flickers. Here's none. Is that the one coming in? There it is. Yeah, so it could be this one here. Going past, flying the opposite direction. That would match up, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's just do that again. Oh, hang on. Have we got the right date? Yeah. So it was that one zooming past the opposite direction. Let's see if we can bang it. They come in every 5 minutes, is it? Every couple of minutes. It's just crazy. No one. And it disappears. You notice how it just sort of went bang bang? And a call sign got lost for some reason. Okay. So where is it? That one? No. Yeah, it should have been. I think. Is that the one? No. No. Oh, I missed it again. This happens so quick. We didn't catch it in the right place in the software. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. Look how fast they keep coming in down that track. 27 should be coming up now, shouldn't it? 27, 29 should be showing up now. So it's not, comes up at 30. So her time's got to be wrong. There it is. Well, it could have been that plane before, actually. But we have to match it up with her plane. And where does it disappear after that? It just goes boom, gone. It's moving too quick on the counter here. What's this do? Yeah. Do it. Slow it down, I think. Crazy. Oh, I've lost it again. Okay, what did he say? Gotta move on. Let's see, what's this? Here's another view. That's the wrong plane. Definitely not that color. And then he corrects it up here. So where's her plane? Is the question. What's her plane number? I should be able to match it up. Yeah, see, I'm pretty sure he did post it. But where is the question? I think he might have added some extra information since. Let's just go to him. MUFON, man. Okay. So he's definitely got the information correct. But you need to have her plane added in. Yes, there's that plane that I saw swim past. I reckon that was their plane there. What's he say? The software is a wee bit buggy, isn't it? It's got to be them. That's about the right angle too. She was filming there and it passed by. They're moving along, that's moving along. This is slowing down, coming down to land. As if you're going to get a Tic-Tac UFO in that location, guys. Come on. So there you go. He's got it there. I couldn't get it before if it kept disappearing for some reason. Let's see. Can you actually copy that? So you probably need to have gold membership to go there, probably. And it's probably a long. It probably takes it straight there. Okay, let's move on. I think we've verified it. And I haven't caught up on the side chat because I'm too busy trying to wrap my head around all that. Okay, so the Tic-Tac is JBU 1922, which is B86 1922. Well, I think one's a serial number, one's a call ID. I mistyped it in. There we go. What did I do? Doing better with laptop. Get out of S mode. Good, Shelly. Well, it looks like we are on our own here in the chat. What's happened? Still streaming. Yep, I figured it out, guys. Always find out my mistakes. I can't help it, my eyes are crap today. But anyway, we got there in the end. And yes, like I said, it's going to be a long one. So we got all day to do this. I don't care if it's going to be an 8-hour stream. We're going to get it done. So okay. So as I said, if you've got good eyesight and 50-inch monitor and all that sort of business, and good eyes, you should be able to do it in an hour. Or maybe even less. But you can see how busy the airport was there. It's not going to be a UFO. And it should have gone to MUFON. It should have gone to those turkeys. So there you go. It's proven. And these idiots down here won't believe it's a plane, even though we have disproven it is on that particular flight path. You can see on the image itself, it's definitely flying over that bay there with a little bit sticking out. And you can see it getting lower and lower towards the airport there. So what they're saying here, I really like how you bros decided to add a format to your site with Tyler out the game. Okay. So, has anyone else posted it? So this is why we have, it's really nicer to have someone on voice that can talk to me while I'm sort of wrapping my head around all the technical side of things. You can say, "Oh, you got the wrong thing," and but unfortunately, we've only got side chat, and of course, if you've got bad eyes and small font, and I have to zoom in there, it's hard to spot. So, come up to this guy here. GUFON. So can we close some of this down here now? It's solved. The guy is correct. He was wrong with the wrong plane at the start. Obviously, if he zoomed in and highlighted things, he would have known it had to be a white plane with some colour on the tail because it wasn't visible in the thing. Oh right, I was going to grab a picture, wasn't I? Go and closed it down now. Where was the big picture? I was going to grab the picture and overlay it, see how it matched. Let's grab it from there again. And the TR3B really should looked at it a bit more detail there, but I don't think we've got enough information on that one either to work out it on Plane Finder. That would take another hour. But yeah, we've narrowed it down to definitely not a UFO. It's flying too slow, and we don't see what happens to it. It sort of stops filming. If you saw a UFO, you'd just chase it down the highway, wouldn't you? You'd keep filming it. Looks like it was coming down to land or past behind buildings. Okay, so where was this big picture? Was that the one? He had a better one than that. I think it was on her post. Oh, that'll probably do. Damn it. I always close down things and then realise I forgot to do something. I think it was on her post, was it? No. Where is it? There it goes. That's the one we're after. No. That's gone small going. How do we get it bigger on this? Damn it. There we go. I think that's the biggest, is it? No, it goes small going. Well. Okay. The stupid thing in the corner, they still haven't fixed it up. Hopefully I got it. Yeah, looks like it. Now let's drag it onto the screen. That's not my enhanced version though, is it? Where's my enhanced one? Or did I close it by mistake? It was sort of enhanced. Now we'll go with that. Hold down the shift key, expand. I clipped off the nose. It doesn't matter. Looks like it's on a different angle too, doesn't it? Anyway. Oh. Where's it going? So you can see here, the wing appears black even in the photograph here on HD. So on a smartphone, it's going to be in the black bit region here. Look, it's going to be angled up slightly. You're not going to see it. Why can't you see the wings? Well, it's obvious, isn't it? There. That'll do, probably. Probably too big now. But is the angle going up right? It looks like it. Need to clean up the rear a bit. There we go. Need a steady hand for this. Can we scale it down again? Where's the handles gone? Yeah. It looks like it's going on the right angle. I think it's on a slightly different angle going away that direction though. Looks like it's about there. Where's the handles gone again? Let's adjust layers. Okay. Makes it a bit easier. Let's see the handle going. Damn it. Where's the handle gone? Should be there. Alright. Plus, we got a lot of blur. If we cut down the blur, I think it's going to be a perfect match. See that? Look where the white of the tail's going. Maybe turn that blur down. It's going to be a match. I'll just cut that off. Let's see if I can get rid of some of the blur. Yeah, right. It's on the wrong. Delete layer. Oops. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting a better shape. Get rid of some of that long exposure. Paste on a new layer. There we go. It's starting to look a bit better now, isn't it? Bang-o. Hey? What do you reckon? 100%. Layer. The blue tail vanishes. And you're not going to see the wings, they're going to blend in with the body reflecting off the thing. And the plane would be slightly a couple of degrees, because you can't see the cockpit windows, hidden away from us because it's because they're on a different angle. So it needs to come this way. I don't know if we can rotate it or not. But this is where the good fun stuff happens, right? You can see here it's definitely going to have some engines overlaid that way. So it really needs to go rotate soon. Needs to be going that way slightly. Hey, that's looking better. It's moving away slightly. I think that's pretty much 100% match there. What do you reckon? We got the right plane. Okay. These guys are not responding. Okay. Still streaming? Yep. Okay. Okay, GUFON, go and take that. That's how you do it. We got there in the end. He verified it before his live show, and obviously he stuffed up. Okay, so on to the next bit. Which gets more fun. The fun bit. To make a laughing stock out of these fools. Okay. Was that the one? Was that where he's going on? Or was it this one? Hang on. Oh yeah, we've got lots to cover here. Third phase. Yeah. Let's see. I think it might be on this. Let's have a look at this buffoon. Because it's going to be wrong. It's going to be wrong time. Okay. Always the same.
Lied
MUFON lied.
About-
Covered up.
lied about
Yeah, let's
2020. It's Friday. It is Friday, yay? Eh?
yes.
Right on. So welcome to the
Defund.
show. What we've got here is a failure to communicate with MUFON. MUFON is now at the top of the list.
Not GUFON. He's
Right at the top.
shit pole.
And tonight,
You're gonna make an utter fool of yourself,
Mother-
just like
I'm
usual.
telling you, I want to get mad. I want to drink this coffee in one gulp, but it's too hot, so I get a burst of energy and really show you how mad I am because they attacked third phase of Moon.
Oh no! How dare they? So, let's go back and play the clip he's talking about here. How dare them attack third phase of the moon? What, expose the lying asses? And it just shows you what idiot this guy is. So here we go. Visual reports.
So why is MUFON trolling us now? They've shared some incredible lies as of recently. I think MUFON's favorite YouTube channel is Third Phase of Moon. Every time we're breaking the UFO news, it seems like they're trying to debunk it immediately afterwards with lies.
With lies, guys. Lies. With actually using apps.
It's incredible how MUFON is trying to share news in the UK through these tabloids like the Express and Daily News, the scum of the UK tabloids spreading the biggest lies in regards to UFOs. But
Yeah, good night, Charles.
MUFON
Catch up
reached
with you
out
later.
to the Express, and there
We've
was
got
a
lots to
write-up
cover,
today.
yeah.
We're going to go over it in big detail, big
The
news
night's
today.
only beginning.
Why are we being trolled by MUFON? Well, we got it for you. So here is the article written by a really sleazy, I mean sleazy reporter, Sebastian Ketley. We made contacts with these reporters way back in the day. And
So, these UK rags are not sleazy when they're promoting third phase, of course. You can see the ooze and double standards here, and because the guy got the wrong plane posted first and then updated it, and they jumped onto him. But this is why you got to be careful, not jumping and debunking stuff very quickly, and because you got to always double check and make sure you haven't made a mistake, else you end up making a fool of yourself. But these guys are just used to it anyway, and now they're attacking this guy.
Really don't want to share anything except trash from.
Now the newspaper obviously got the updated information anyway.
Pareidolia finds, like no evidence whatsoever, and it seems that there's a blackout on third phase of moon, except when they want to talk dirty like this. And that's fine with me, but let's just break it down. UFO sightings experts unravels mystery behind Boston UFO footage as suspected. So basically, this article is stating that this MUFON guy, or these MUFON guys, are experts and they're unraveling a mystery. And they say the UFO experts have analyzed the footage of a mystery UFO over Boston to determine whether it could be the real deal. So right away, it proves that MUFON is keeping a very, very close eye on Third Phase of Moon, their favorite UFO channel.
Yeah, we all keep an eye on you, mate.
Third Phase of Moon all the way. So as the article progresses,
and I'm not part of MUFON by any chance.
T-Bay UAP. This is the head guy of MUFON.
Teabag, not teabag. T-Bay.
We're going to go into him a little bit. He says Third Phase of Moon took this video and used it on their channel, claiming it was a UFO. So first off, he says we took the UFO video. What is he talking about? We got permission granted from Shauna, who shared the video with us. And then actually she gave us testimony, eyewitness testimony, T-Bay UAP. We didn't take anything. And he says without doing any basic due diligence, what are you talking about again? We took full diligence.
So the guy made a mistake. He didn't realize he got permission. So what?
By getting the permission from the person who shot it. This is what...
Because this is what we do. We troll for footage so we can make money of it.
Investigating is all about. So as we go on in the article,
these guys don't know what investigating is because they don't want to help people
UAP
out.
He says, I reached out to her after seeing the video and she was kind enough to give me the information I needed to do a quick radar check. So there you go. MUFON is using our sources that we share and then finding out the people. Wow. Could you guys...
No, use it's called fair use, where they're undoing fake news called Third Phase Dreamteam.
Get your own content, please. Jeez, MUFON.
Get your own content. These guys are such hypocrites.
Here it says, according to the MUFON Canada investigator T-Bay UAP, the supposed alien disc was nothing more than a JetBlue Airways plane. So first of all, we didn't say...
Is it a JetBlue? JBU? Is it a JetBlue? No. I forgot to look. What was... have we still got it up? Does it actually say what airliner it is? Is it a JetBlue still? Serial number, registration is different. So why does it have two call sign numbers? That doesn't make any sense to me. Anyway, it's got a blue tail. It's definitely a JetBlue. No, he's definitely correct. It's still a JetBlue. So you're wrong, Blake. It's still a JetBlue.
Disc. We said that it was possibly an unidentified military project. We don't know what it is, but a JetBlue Airways plane. Guys, look at what a JetBlue Airways plane looks like.
No.
Comparatively to what Shauna captured.
Maybe that different color. Southwest. Is that a JetBlue? What's it saying? Let's see. But anyway, that might be another color system they use, obviously.
That's what I thought. It doesn't make sense, guys. We even have more reports coming in from GUFON Radio. Rich, he's got an update, but before we get to that, more insults coming in.
GUFON
It's
is
incredible
useless.
what is being said. Third Phase Moon took this video and used it on their channel. Again, we didn't take it. We got permission. How dare you even suggest that? So here's the guy. Here is he runs the MUFON Canadian research team. He's got about 222 followers. That's expert. That's pretty amazing that this guy's an expert. He joined MUFON in 2019, and he's already calling out things that.
So that's why he's made a mistake. He's still a newbie. When you join MUFON, you get training, but still, you can see how complex that software was. Obviously, he had more clues to get hold of the right information and plug it into the apps than these twerps ever did.
Tabloids. Again, we're going to get to the lie and prove what he's talking about.
How it got to the tabloids, I don't know. Someone must have submitted it after he posted. Or the reporters obviously trolling certain people looking for stories, right?
Doesn't make sense. We already showed you the side-by-side comparison, but we'll follow up. This Tibet UAP seems to have a connection with the tabloids in the UK. Some kind of insight? I'm not sure, because again,
busted.
Those tabloids in the UK are just putting out
Alright,
crap.
so they're just grabbing a lot of crap here. And look at this. File suit against the lies printed about your channel. Yeah, do so. This person is saying you took a video that was given to you. That's defamation of character. Yeah, it's just a mistake. He corrected his mistake. He can't tell the difference between a JetBlue airliner and a disc. Well, nor can you, Cindy Johns. A JetBlue does come in white with a blue tail. We just looked it up. Alright, so go back to the GUFON twit. Where's he gone? And you listen to this guy. It's just hilarious.
Lied about evidence? It's amazing what MUFON did. It's amazing. MUFON, a guy from Canada, we'll go over it in a minute here, was saying that Third Phase is a hoax channel.
Which it is.
You know, in the old days, they didn't hoax it. I learned about how things happen. People were sending them
So he's saying that they never hoaxed anything.
Bullshit. They posted a lot of stuff they shouldn't have it, but they haven't in freaking years.
They still
comparing them to Third Phase. So that means we're a hoaxing channel too.
You are.
They're gonna lump us in eventually.
Could you misinformation?
Maybe we should just stay small and not grow, and just keep this corner to the universe.
Sounds really good idea. Go away, GUFON.
To ourselves. You know, I've wondered that. Because the bigger you get, the more lies, the more attacks, the more trolls will come after you. It's inevitable. They don't like success.
Science for kids. Welcome aboard. Life debunks are fun, as you saw. Paul gets it wrong occasionally and eventually gets there in the end. But yeah, give it a try yourself sometime. Start from scratch and see if you can investigate it yourself. You saw what I was doing, trying to convert everything and trying to get the information together.
It wouldn't matter if Third Phase started doing their channels, created their channel 3 years ago. Never had anything slip by.
Okay, so that's not true. If Third Phase scrapped their channel and started a new channel that day and added that video, they would still get debunked and proven to be disinformation because they haven't shown how people to analyze stuff. So,
by them, never had one CGI go through.
This guy, I don't know,
attack.
has he been replaced by Alien? What happened to the original GUFON that debunked these guys? What a sellout.
It doesn't matter. I think, honestly, after witnessing what I have witnessed recently in recent weeks and months, I think MUFON is a disinfo agency. Abso-effing-lutely. Without a doubt.
Well, we just verified that his final analysis was correct. Plus, I went a wee bit further and overlaid the plane.
We'll be
I
right
really
back.
should have taken I should have saved the snapshot and uploaded it to his page for him. But anyways, doesn't matter.
Back to that. And then we're going to talk about fan-submitted paranormal evidence. The Nixia files. We'll go over those tonight. John Sports Cards is going to join me. I'm going to call him in a little bit. The top, maybe next hour. Maybe in a little bit. We'll get to it soon.
Let's move on a bit.
For his what do you call it? What do they call it? His artistic renderings? So I'm pulling it up. Just relax. Oh God, I am stupid. I really
am, guys. That's why you don't watch him. He's stupid.
Come right at this moment. I am dumb. Really.
He is. He's really dumb.
I'm not a smart guy. I'm so dumb. I have no idea.
Why would anyone want to watch him?
All right, wait a second. Let me get this here. You got to see it if you haven't already. I'm going to put it up on the screen. That's what I just did. What a waste, right? I wasted 18 minutes.
Well, we wasted an hour trying to prove a stupid plane again.
Hold on.
But it has to be done. Someone like me's got to do it, and someone's got to do it in real time. You could cut out all the bits where it went all wrong, but still, we got there in the end. Give me a break. I haven't had any food. I'm alone in the house. And my sugar levels are probably dropping again. Come on.
Okay.
Isn't that a song? Yeah, let's move on a bit.
What the hell I'm doing anymore?
He doesn't know what he's doing anymore.
All right.
Give up. Give up.
Wreaking Havoc 215 in the house. What do you say? How do you be? And
yeah, so he gets a donation and he says he wish he doesn't have to work. Here comes the error message. I think the stream's gone okay with technical wise. I think I fixed that technical problem, haven't I? So now he goes and plays that video which we've gone over.
Look at stuff I could tell. Where is it? They're getting bolder. Here it is. Remember this? Remember this? Phone, you're going to be able to tell. Look, you can see detail. Look, detail. There's some detail there.
We zoomed in, overlaid it, filtered it, and you could see it was a plane.
You're going to tell me you wouldn't be able to tell that's a big blue airplane? Not, blue, but you'll see. And so you can't see the wing?
This is hilarious. He's still got the old information here off the original post, and he didn't see he updated the post later. And he finally goes to his pages and finds out at the end, oh, what's this? Update. Oh. No, that can't be the plane. It's hilarious anyway. He just gets... He just rants and raves for hours and gets to the update information and then realizes, oh, that's not the same as what I looked on the app software. That's because you can see how easy it is to miss the plane because the planes will come in every 5 minutes or less, right? It's very easy to get it wrong. Such a busy airport there. Yeah. Plus forgetting that Boston's further up to New York. Anyway, that's my mistake anyway.
You would see the wings from this distance. You would see the bubble of...
Yes, so we just proved you won't because those wings were actually not flat. They were sort of angled up a wee bit. So if you ain't seen that part, you can go back to me. The video processing
The cockpit area, the wings, you would see the tail. You don't see anything. This is flat. And if
you don't see the tail because the color of the tail is not reflective enough to pick up on this camera filmed the wrong way.
this is coming in for a landing, wouldn't it be tilted back a little bit, like it's getting ready to come in for a landing or taking off? It would, if it was taking off, it'd be going up, right? It would be tilted. This is horizontal.
No, it's not. You can see it coming down to land.
And the guy, oh, I'll just play it.
See, this guy doesn't have the tools I do to zoom in like that, you know. Yeah. And you can actually see the plane coming down to the runway. So, where is it again? There's the airport there. And now they focus on the plane coming this way.
What are they?
So this is a plane we did see
captured this
passing.
incredible sighting. Well, within an airliner.
Does anybody think that's an airplane?
Yes, 100%.
See this barge out here? This little
barge?
I actually, this guy says,
landmass.
According to MUFON Canada investigator T-Bay UAP, the supposed alien disc was nothing more than a JetBlue Airways plane.
Which it was.
Now what we're going to do, and I don't think I'm going to, no, we don't need to, I already did it. Nobody knows the date the girl went. She never mentioned it. It was never mentioned.
And that's because fraud channels don't provide the information.
So this guy got his information, got the date wrong.
No, he didn't.
Because on the date that Shauna actually took the flight, there were no JetBlue flights in the area that day.
And did he have the wrong date on it? So it's not that one. Where's the other one? I corrected the mistake. Where is it? Maybe he deleted it. Where's the original one? What have we got down the side? Oh no. We just spent 2 hours going over this and someone's saying it's a real UFO. It's not a real UFO. We just proven what plane it is. Go back and watch the live stream. Scroll back. You can scroll back while it's live. Hey, Science for Kids. Yeah, we saw you subscribe. Thank you very much. Night Susan, is it? Oh no, Susan's still with us. Shelley's gone. Went into Shelley. Why's she gone? Looks like she's finally getting her laptop sorted out, I hope. She's got no reason not to follow the instructions I sent her because I sent her video steps. But anyway, yeah, not sure now. The original post that we had, it's disappeared again. I want to see what date he had on it because I didn't check that. Let's see if we can actually see it. Was it on that one? I think he might have deleted the wrong thing. Let's go back to my page. I got it on there. Okay, where is it? Here we go. No. That's the update. Where's the original? Here it goes. Okay, this is the wrong plane. Okay, what date has he got on that one? No, he's got July the 23rd. But he's got the date 3 minutes beyond the point where it's landed already. So that's where he went wrong there. He missed it by a couple of minutes. He's got the other plane coming in after it. That's where he went wrong. And not sure if that was her plane there, but he's saying that's her plane, their plane passing by. But let's see, they may have been down further here as it was coming this way. But I think it might be the wrong flight he's got for her there, actually. Because he's got the wrong plane. So the other plane we saw was going quite fast that direction when the other one was there. So that one, the other plane would have passed by then. It might be this one here. It may have done a Yui, actually. Coming this way here already. See that one? That might be it coming round on the flight path to land. But anyway, so he's got the right date. So what's GUFON saying? He's got the wrong day? No, he hasn't. He's got the time slightly wrong.
Looked it up. Yes, I went to the same place he did on purpose. Flight Radar 24, the app. He says, let me see here. The UFO video was recorded on Southwest Airlines flight WN1170 from Baltimore to Boston. At the same time, JetBlue Airways flight B61922 was passing over the Broad Sound Bay in North Boston on the west of Massachusetts.
He hasn't realised, he's just read out the right number of the plane, but he hasn't realised the picture that he's looking at is the wrong plane. So this shows he's trying to defend his mates, his fraud mates, third phase of the moon here.
Massachusetts Bay. Wrongo, beaver breath. I checked. You're wrong. Let's say I'm wrong.
You're wrong, GUFON.
And on that day, JetBlue and Southwest were working together. No, they were flying at the same time. This guy says that what you see on the screen is JetBlue, and it's coming in for a landing, but he shows it at 4,700 feet. If it's at 4,700 feet, Jack, on his little evidence he tried showing, then, yeah, 4,775 feet.
It's actually 1,500 feet.
Over 100 miles away from the airport. Do you see what MUFON's doing? They're skewing the right information with the UFO. I think that's a real UFO. And if you don't believe in UFOs, get the hell out of my channel. Get off. Because I understand UFOs are real. I don't believe every single thing I see. But
yeah, so he rants on a wee bit. It's hilarious. It really is. I'll post it because it's so funny. That he's got it all totally wrong, and he's ranting at MUFON who got it right. But they got the wrong image of the plane. So yeah, GUFON is a idiot and fraud. Working with frauds. Hey. If SOR, Dave Scott, if he had any sense to him, he should be cutting ties with this guy.
All right. This is GUFON Radio Stream.
GUFON.
Driving around in John Voight's car.
Yeah, mental. Okay, let's move on.
Same person when you were 45 either. Tell me I'm wrong, older people. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're totally wrong.
It's something that happens when you get older. You talk about age more. I can't help it. Maybe because we're going to die soon, and that's all we think about. Oh, no, I don't. People who think about dying die sooner, I think, because you're telling the universe about it. You're talking about death. So instead of dying at 88, you're going to die at 65. That's what's going to happen to me. I'm going to die the
He's got a brain of a 100-year-old. Maybe that's why he's got Alzheimer's disease.
year before I get my retirement. The day. You mean I don't have to
It's not a UFO anymore on the side chats because it's been identified now. So it's an IFO.
work anymore? No, Mr. Giordano.
So even GUFON here said, don't tell me it's a UFO. We know what UFO means to the UFO community. It means alien craft. Doesn't mean unknown flying object. And he's correct. As soon as you hear UFO, people associate it with aliens straight away. That's why they wanted to rename it to UAP. You know?
And this is your first check. $90. Oh. Wow.
You dickhead.
That's what it feels like. $4.99 again from DB.C. Cooper. Mr. D.B. Cooper. The
Another
cousins
fraud.
have steered towards real, I think he means reality recently. I fought with them too. I appreciate Third Phase now. You should. Thank you for that $4.99 and
You're
that very
a bunch of morons, frauds working together.
heartfelt message to Third Phase. It's true. If something ever happens, it wasn't me. That's all I'm saying. I don't know what that means.
See, he doesn't know what he's talking about. And why hasn't it got open transcript there? Got CC there. That's his second donation from DB Cooper. Here we go. It's coming up now.
Phase now. You should. Thank you for that $4.99 and that very.
Yeah, so he's saying he wants not to work. Remember how he used to say, oh, it all goes to the channel, but now he's changed his tune and he's added ads on. It's not on this video, but on the previous one he admits he's turned ads back on. Let's see. So he couldn't get OBS sorted out. He's not clever enough. I worked it out. I fixed the counters up because I realized what they were doing. And I watched the inside video where they were saying they're migrating system. So, let's see. So that's where he's saying. Works. So he's back to StreamYard, which is a load of rubbish, really. You have to pay them money to do HD on it. So here he is. He's talking about the goal not to work here. So this is a reason why he's working with the frauds to build up his channel. I always thought it was the case. Now he admits it.
If there was a goal every night, that just came in. What would your goal be every night to not work? I don't want to say that. That would be weird. B. Baker's in the house. B. Baker, 2 B's are better than 1. On that same thought process, Rick's Realm, 2 R's are definitely better than 1. Tina Hisola drinks Coca-Cola. Hey, how you doing, Tina? And Tranquility Base, 69 and 1. I almost said Lisa Marie. FAP's in the house. FAP, I gosh all over your
Such an idiot.
Whatever. I feel sorry for people that have never been here before. Scotty Eisner is in the house. Hey, all of you came from somewhere. I don't know. I can't watch me. I don't know what the hell I'm doing anymore.
Well, we can't really watch you either, but you're just
I can't. Wreaking Havoc 215 in the house. What do you say? How do you be? And a spook kitty spook cat. You made it. You made it. Alien girl. One made somebody. Oh, I think that's hoaxed, or I think they faked it. But when you say, no, they faked it, they lied, they manipulated the system, no, that's MUFON. And I just learned it. Again, I mean, I learned this a while ago.
Okay, it's not
But
showing up.
being so one-sided for such a long time that everything, and I said it before,
Yeah,
all
it
you have to
doesn't
do
sort
is
of,
say, it isn't real, you misidentified it.
So he gets always a lot of money from this Pat Walker guy.
Let me guess. Yep, Super Chat Pat. Thanks a lot, big guy. I appreciate that. By the way, yeah, Super Chat is open. I don't want to go out in the real world. I want this to be my job.
There you go.
It's going to be hard to get that.
Now.
If there was a goal every night, that just came in. What would your goal be every night?
No, we just missed it
to not
before
work.
then.
I don't want to say that. That would be weird. B Baker's in the house. B Baker, 2 B's are better than 1. On that same thought process, Rick's Realm, 2 R's are definitely better than 1 T.
Anyway, it carries on. Let's see. About MUFON.
Anything you want to hear. She's the witness. She didn't know it was an airplane. She and her partner knew that was something unusual because you should be able to see an airplane's wings from there to there.
Wrong.
When a plane is 35,000 feet up.
He claims to be an expert, and he said a lot of Tic-Tac videos always turn out to be planes, so why is he defending this particular one? Right? You can see there in the enhancement I did that it clearly was a plane shape. It tapers off at the end.
Tell me if I'm wrong. You can tell it's an airplane, right? Even with your cell phone camera. I can. Easily. No. Yeah, Rich, but you're looking at it from below. Let me finish. That's about 7 miles, roughly, right?
Smartphone.
Let's say this was 2 miles, which is what I think the airplanes were about, 2 to 3 miles apart. Let's say it's 10. Don't you think you'd be able to tell the difference between a plane and a Tic-Tac UFO that close with your camera?
MUFON is a big organization. There's only a few people that have been bad in the organization. Anyone can join MUFON. I could sit my exams and be a MUFON investigator, and I'd be a pretty damn good one. They're trying to get me to run the New Zealand segment, or whatever they call it, chapter. They call it chapters. No. What's obsolete are these dickheads on YouTube misinforming people. And you're clearly one of them that's been suckered into the Kool-Aid, mate. Rap, snap, sap. MUFON are good investigators. Earl Grey would have debunked that as a plane quite easily as well. But he wouldn't have made that mistake because that guy was a trainee. He was only there for a year. He's still a trainee. Earl Grey's been doing it for 15 years. And he would have made some of those early mistakes, but you get better with time. And the software changes, of course, and the software gets better.
I do. You would be able to see the wings. I know I've flown a lot. Blake and Brent flown way more than me. I know that. And I've flown quite a few times. At least 100.
What an idiot. Okay, carry on.
And see if it's different than what I have.
Now we freaked out. This is funny.
For it. That they did the real research and found out.
They did.
That it was a JetBlue airliner. I don't know how their information is different than mine.
Oh, I do. Because you made a mistake.
Wrong date.
It's so easy to do.
They don't have the right date.
That's the right date, wrong time.
But that tells me that
minutes.
MUFON is, they're liars. They're disinfo. And look at this guy. Hold on a second. You know what I just noticed? Or just realized? Where is this prick? He's only been around since March 2019. Doesn't have a lot of followers for a MUFON chief investigator. He's also on the experiencer research team.
He's
Hold on a second.
Greenhorn, but
sorry, guys, but shouldn't you be an experiencer to be on the experiencer research team so you know what to freaking look for? Look at why would MUFON let that sour puss be put on his page like that, like he's looking down at us, he's better than we are, type of bullshit. Unfold your arms.
Well, he's just proven he is, because he's got the correct plane. Here we go. Oh, look.
Unbelievable.
He's just gone past it. He hasn't realised that he's updated the information.
He said, I reached out to her after seeing the video. Was kind enough to give me the information I needed to do a quick radar check. So then why? Okay. So what I'm going to do in a little bit.
No, you're not. You liar.
Before we go.
No, you're not.
Is pull up the 23rd and see if it's different than what I have.
You
because I thought it was a different
you know you're wrong.
So if he has the 23rd, then it's possible she went on the 23rd. So we'll check that out.
Yeah,
God. But experiencer research team. This is MUFON, by the way.
Rated for 50 how many minutes is it?
I don't see anything here about the guy.
And there he realizes, oh, I've been called out.
You know what I mean? I mean, can we find out? Is he an experiencer?
Yeah, I see. He doesn't even know if he's an experiencer.
I want to know what this guy's about.
He's ranting that why would they hire someone from ERT? Well, maybe to do research.
What's his name? Did he have a name? Oh, right. Asshole face. All right. So we don't have a real name. Because he's from the Bay, UAP. So he's a supporter of TTSA.
Of course,
do you see the connection? TTSA and MUFON are the same now. They share information like the government knows how. They take your UAP and take it away. Put it underground for a rainy day. The UAPs are UFOs.
It's probably going to be my favourite live stream, I think. GUFON making a complete fool of himself.
Turn on Skype and talk to our fellow friends. So that's what we're going to do now. Open up Skypey. And I'm going to call John. And we're going to go over his evidence here. But I'm going to pull it up first. I want to get it ready here.
Yeah, he realised that he updated the information. And he skimmed past it really quickly. But he never goes back to plane finder, as you can see here. Or flight radar. To prove that he was wrong. Oh, right, it goes back to him.
That's amazing. I can't believe that they don't even, they don't care. They don't care about us. And they were trying to get you're like, what do you do for work? What does it matter? Well, I guess they want to see what kind of mental capacity you could handle during a work day.
Right.
Such
and
bull.
It just, but they were weird. They were weird, intrusive questions. So,
but I guess that's not really a bad thing to ask. You know, I mean, I ask that. What do you do for work? I'm just curious because we want to know what your personality is. What do you mean? You're.
Anyway, enough of this twit. So yeah, made a complete fool of himself. So ThirdPhase put out that video there. So I blasted around Twitter there, exposing them. Really should go back to this one here. If we can get hold of some information, more information on that one, we could probably debunk that one too. So yeah, it's all done. Done. Where's Susan? I might have to get rid of that idiot on the side there, Susan. Some people just don't listen. Go back and watch the live stream, mate. put time out on them or something. Don't want to hear any more about negative comments about MUFON. Obviously you got the wrong idea and you got agenda here. So you've had your say. I don't want to hear any more bashing MUFON. I suggest you go and sit the exams and become a trainee yourself and learn how to investigate. Because of the CEO or whatever he was, is a pedo, is not everybody in MUFON is. And not all of them are unskilled. This guy's a newbie, that's what he made a mistake. So I just want to point that out there. So yeah. So on to the other stuff. So yeah. Old Third Face is crying. And trying to make a big deal of it. So how many views did they get on that one? That doesn't seem to be rubbing off though. They're not really picking up that many thousands of extra views, right? Not millions of views like Tyler would. 10,000, that's just nothing, right? I bet someone here has posted around the correct information and it has been censored, probably. Now what's that about Tyler there? Third Phase on my favourite channel. Well, that's your problem right there, mate. Third Phase keeping it real. Well, they aren't, mate. Okay. Third Phase need to go away. They really do. Disinformation, people. Now look, I got Linda Moulton Howe on. So that just proves that she's a utter fraud in my book, if she's quite happy to go on their live stream. Anyone that wants to get promoted on fraud channels like Tyler's and Third Phase are just complete frauds. They're out to make money. They're all in the money game. So are they actually interviewing? Or they're just using her clips?
To say that they saw beams of light coming from something in the sky, taking their animals. Everybody.
What's that? A Star Trek uniform she's got on there. Beam her up, Scotty.
I reported about a naval flight engineer who had been 20 years in the Navy.
So that looks like they've taken a clip from somewhere else. They actually got an exclusive interview with her.
Atmospheric pressure changes. Everything is completely done as if
that's not that dopey redhead woman, is it?
Everything that is happening, keeping everything in a stasis, and then when they
Yeah, it might be.
Into the corridor,
might be why they got the footage, right? Apollo, whatever her name is.
Said was theoretically possible. That means that if we had that technology, and we wanted to go to the backside of the moon, and we knew how to. And they call it the Black Family.
She believes everything, this woman.
At the CBS station in Denver.
We have right now in our possession. We want to thank again Apollo for sharing this incredible information coming in.
Woman.
I'm going to just share the raw interview. Here it is. Enjoy, everybody.
Got so much makeup on.
Listen up.
So how are you
I like to see her without the makeup on.
doing here today?
Well, thank you for being here.
Boring. Okay, so what we got? We got some other video here, so let's look at that one.
Third Phase.
We got lots to cover still.
Welcome back to Third Phase Moon. Blake Cousins with incredible new UFO sightings from around the world.
Look how blurry. It's going through atmospherics here, so this ain't going to be very good. Hey, Joe. They're debunking the garage. You're right there. Yeah, so let's watch this
World,
rubbish.
we've got 3 of them, and it's going to be exciting. So buckle up, everybody. Give us a big thumbs up if you're joining us in this live premiere.
Give them a thumbs down. There we go.
Tell your friends Third Phase of Moon is about to share something that the world has not seen yet. So let's get going with this.
So what's it going to be? A balloon flying in front of the moon? Plane? Or a bat? Let's have a look.
Video captured by Brian Burke. Let's just roll the video.
What a
be
Burke.
right back. Check it out.
Brian Burke. I don't know. Make-believe person. Look at that. Can't even keep it on a tripod, eh? I got that some crazy music. Can't even hear the real soundtrack. Yeah. Out of overexposed. Great footage there. It can't be a P1000, can it? Come on, what is it going to be? A bird, balloon, plane, or bat? Come on, give us it. Give us it. What are we looking at? We've got a dark line there. Is it a plane contrail? Let's see. Kind of looks like it could be a plane there. Looks like a little plane shape happening. And it looks like a contrail. There you go. Have we got rid of the music?
Around 9:16 p.m., July 31st, 2020, we were able to get permission from Brian today, so we're able to share it with you. We're glad we are. We're getting a pretty good close-up of whatever crossed the moon. What are we looking at? I want to get your guys' opinions in the premiere chat and the comments below, but Brent, what do you got to say?
It's been ramping up here right at third phase, and people are going to say, could this be the new Space Force revealing itself in front of the moon, highlighted by the white full moon that we're seeing right here? Whatever this object is, it's huge.
Come on, guys,
and it's
you
able to
bullshitters.
be picked up by his incredible camera that he's capturing this amazing
Great
UFO
camera.
phenomenon. Could this be, some people might say, an airplane
You can't
way
even
up
keep
there,
it
high
still.
up, 34,000 feet, leaving a contrail? I don't think so. This looks more like you could see it's holding its position. There's no dissipation of this chemtrail. If that's what it is, it seems like one solid object, and it looks like a sword.
We saw it was all fading out.
Yet some people are speculating right now that this could be a kite. I would have to highly disagree with them on this.
It's a plane, and if you put it in flight radar again, I bet you can prove it's a plane.
We've seen a lot of videos.
So this is the problem with amateurs. They don't use the apps. They don't hold it up to the sky because they don't want to believe it's a man-made object.
Regards to people shooting the moon, but we haven't seen this phenomenon.
Yes, you have. It's a plane. Stop bloody lying. You can even see it's a cross shape there. Let's see if we can enhance it, eh? I'm not sure we can get a better footage than that, though. What's idiots that we have to deal with? We need like a virtual punch bag where I can punch it on the screen. Put Blake's face on it. Other people's faces. Probably be banned by YouTube. Aggression! Okay. So that's probably not the best image we're going to get. Look how out of focus it is. Probably better zoom in a bit more, but let's see. You see here. It's definitely a plane shape popping up. You can see it's not a straight line. But yeah, I think we had a better image before at the start, so let's see if we can get it. Let's see if they zoom in. What else we got coming up? We'll get to that one. Let's see. Whereabouts was it? Where it zoomed in a bit better.
Cross the moon. What are we looking at? I want to get your guys' opinions in the premiere chat and the comments below. But Brent, what do you got to say?
It's been ramping up here right at third phase, and people are going to say, could this be the new Space Force revealing itself in front of the moon, highlighted by the white full moon?
It was during the music, wasn't it? Yeah, let's see. It was here somewhere. Yeah. Terrible footage. You can see how overexposed it is. Now you can't see the contrail. Let's go up to the edge of the thing. Don't know if that helps at all. No, very pixelated, isn't it? It's a plane. It's a plane. It's a plane. Here we go. It's a plane. So you can see wings anyway. I don't know if we can do much with it to prove it as a plane. It's very crappy, isn't it? It's probably the best we're going to get. Of course, we only got blacks. Come on, CPU. CPU. Need more speed. Yeah, it's going to only be blacks, I think. Blacks and whites. But you can see here how squiggly it is, right? Maybe. You see the whites have got some difference in there. Yeah, okay, let's see if we can zoom in a bit more. Paste in a new image. It's probably a 737, isn't it? Again. It looks like a 2-engine one. You can see the thickness of it expanding. Definitely a contrail. And there's the plane. And there you go. Probably the one with the least artifacts on it. That's probably the best we're going to get. So how could they put that up on a UFO channel, claim it's a UFO? Stupid, isn't it? You get the date and time of the person, which I doubt is not in information at all again. And plug it into the flight radar. Okay, got a source link here. Has he got information? Straight away, UFO, right, misleading people. So this 9 subscribers, no wonder. Just sub third phase shared. Sheeple. Meow. I saw your video on third phase. I had to come. Meow. Wow, that's an incredible capture, third phase. May I share your video so we can make a couple $100 of it. Hidden Underbelly, here you go. Another fraud channel. Did you film this? Duh. Yes, I filmed it. Oh, here we go, we got some date. But I don't want to spend an hour looking at it. So why haven't they done it? They got the information here. 9 PM. You'd have to know which direction he's looking to. And the location. What's the location? Detroit. It's going to be a busy place, isn't it, for planes? I suppose we could do a quick plug-in. It sounds like in that horrible place before, though, isn't it? Detroit. Where was that? That's near Boston, isn't it? Same again. Massachusetts, I know. Oh no, is it the same place? Detroit. Whereabouts is it to Boston here? Oh right, it's in the middle of America. Okay, now I'm with you. So gonna be busy there because there's the airports, right? The airport's gonna be smacking there. So we need to know what town is and all that sort of business. Whereabouts he was looking. So we really need some more information, really. But we probably could figure it out. I don't know if it's really worth the pain, because we're going to have to work out time zones as well. But I think we can see that it's a plane. Okay, so let's just carry on to the next video.
I don't think so. This looks more like you could see it's holding its position. There's no dissipation of this chemtrail. If that's what it is, it seems like one solid object, and it looks like a sword.
Yet some people are speculating right now that this could be a kite. I would have to highly disagree with them on this. We've seen a lot of videos in regards to people shooting the moon, but we haven't seen this phenomenon before. If this is...
Okay, they haven't seen it before. We'll just plug it into Google. Playing duck contrail. I bet we can find an exact match, probably. All the planes flying around the moon. There's a 4-engine one. Is it? You can see how the contrail actually starts way behind. But you want one more closer to this one. Here we go. So that's a sideway view, and you can obviously a better camera. Well, it's not filmed through a cloudy day. So it looks very similar to a sword, right? Sword. You want one going the other way, really. That's that one again. We've never seen it before, guys. Utter crap. Oh, there'll be an exact match out there somewhere. Someone would have caught similar. Let's go in the right direction. It's a sword. It's closer. Closer to the person that's filming. But yeah, it's going to be something very similar to that. There's another one. Wrong angle there. Ridiculous, really. Crap that people put up on YouTube UFO channels.
Is indeed a jet airliner leaving a trail behind it, some kind of contrail. It stays very stable in its trail. It's not dissipating whatsoever. It seems that whatever it is a solid tail behind it.
Well,
again, maybe it's some kind of secret Space Force
think
experiment
it's a
going on in
UFO?
outer space.
Some
You need
people may
retraining.
speculate that this could be a huge space station closer to the moon than we actually
Nah, it's
expect.
not.
If this is in
Damn
outer
plane,
space,
you idiots.
Large is this craft behind it?
Yeah, what have we got here? Sounds like they're playing around with water. Alright, there we go. Another white blob in the sky. Pixel UFO. Looks like they've added some filter there to make it show up. So what's it going to be, guys? Balloon, plane, way off in the distance. Can't keep it still, of course. So we've got no... You can't tell whether it's moving, how fast it's going. We don't know which way the wind's blowing. So it looks like some wind near the branches is blowing a wee bit. Okay. That kind of looks like a plane there.
Gone now.
Well, there's two objects, was it?
All right, this is a MUFON case coming in from Canada, Magic Mountain, near the splash zone. What was captured? We're going to be doing some enhancements, getting a closer look exactly what this is. And right now, I'm going to have to rule out a drone. What happened over the splash zone in Magic Mountain? I'm sure people may have spotted the exact same thing, but it sure captured the person's eye, whoever capture this, and they did a pretty good job because this thing's pretty fast. Let's roll the side-by-side comparison again right here. Let's roll the side-by-side comparison again here. The left is the original. I did a little enhancement, but the right, it was a little tricky because this thing was pretty far off in the distance.
Because they don't know how to do stabilization, that's why. You got to do it manually, you can't just let the software do it for you.
Pretty small, but
okay, so it could be anything here. He hasn't zoomed in, so what looks like a single dot actually looks like it's two dots, right?
I was able to get a pretty good look.
Okay, it kind of looks like it's got wings there, doesn't it? So those two white blobs are now formed into a cylinder shape.
Look at it, and you're
where's it gone to? Super zoom. It's not on the screen now.
you're looking at that.
Or is it gone? It's not there, is it? Yeah.
To the right, a little brightness contrast added. Brent, what's your thoughts? A drone or a possible, I don't know, is this a bird?
Again, it needs to be plugged into flight radar, doesn't it? So it's probably another white plane again. I thought I saw it on the screen before. Where is it gone? We're going to have to zoom out. There it is.
Very strange. You see?
Now it goes all over the place. Can't keep it stabilized. Oh, here we go. Okay. Looks like it's got wings there. Looks like it's a small white plane of some kind. Moving like a plane.
Almost.
And we're down to pixel level there. Okay, it's gone up the top here now.
Like a tail behind it.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
That's
I'm
weird.
going to rule out bird, that's for sure. And the way this thing
Yeah, we can't see flapping wings, but it's all over the place.
moves, it's erratic, but it's smooth.
It could be a bird. Did I see some flapping there? White seagull?
In the same
Could be a plane or bird at this stage.
way. It seems to know its flight characteristic. It's not moving.
It could be a seagull because they got black wings, right? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? There it is. Okay, has it changed shape? Oh, where's it gone? Right on the edge. Swing back out a wee bit. There it goes. Okay, is it changing shape a wee bit?
Abnormally, like a balloon would. It seems to.
No, it's not a balloon. Definitely not a balloon. It's got to be a bird.
Have some sort.
Looks like it's gliding on air currents. Okay, it would have to be properly ripped and cut around it to see how it's moving, see if there's some wing flap there.
Of mission, I would say. It's moving.
I think it's a seagull flying around in air currents.
Watch when it gets closer to the trees. It does these amazing speeds and banks that are not really recognized in any kind of drone.
And it lights up. It's weird. We don't see again
Okay, here it's turning.
any
Still could be a seagull.
propeller blades, and there's no sound coming from the video that would
Certainly gliding on air currents.
indicate that. Again, what was captured? We're going to get another closer look at this thing.
Alright, so it's a seagull. Oh, it could be one of those RC toys that look like a seagull. But it's gliding on on hot thermals here. Go RC toy. So you know you can't rule out it being RC unless there's no sound. But you're not going to hear it over that water, are you? RC stands for remote control. Let's see. Of course, it's not going to give us the one we want. Bird. Seagull, maybe. Okay. Yeah, alright. Turns out to be a name of a plane. A plane model as well. A seagull plane. Well, they do name them after birds, I suppose. But we want the bird. The bird ones. Oh, it's going to give it to us. Man. Here we go. This one here. So for that one, hasn't got the black wings. We could see it had black wings. Had some black in the wings anyway. Here we go. Animal models. And that's not the plane. What's that one? That's normal birds. But you can see here, they do have variations in the darkness in the wings, depending how the camera's seeing it. So when it was flying over, we were seeing just the brightness of the body of it as it's flying that way. And the other times, it was turning and banking, and it's probably more like that one there. Like that there. Right, we're seeing it from the other way. We could see, but yeah, and they do make models that look like these damn birds as well. There's one there. I see planes. So it could be someone that's got one of these that's flying around a park next to the water theme park. But anyway, was there anything else on this one? Oh yeah, they're cramming it in now. Whoop. I need to change that zoom back out. Mine wasn't any plane, it was extraordinary. Yeah. You never think about a camera though, that's the problem. Because if you time you bring up the app, you've missed all the action, right? So you're looking down. Really wants a wearable camera that records everything during the day. And that would be really, if everybody did that, then it would be like the ultimate crime fighting utility and spy app that the government would want to get access to. So what do we got? Filmed the wrong way here. Is this the same one, or is it just repeating? I can hear a helicopter. I can hear a plane as well, I think. Or RC toy. Helicopter.
Like I said, this was shared moments ago, approximately 20 minutes. And I said, let's just put it in the timeline. Let's get people's thoughts. And, you know, I noticed something next to the helicopter. And this was captured in Silicon Valley, California. And Trek.
Okay, so is it a bird again? Let's see if we can zoom in.
California, or Trek Cross CA, says this. He said he was zooming in on the heli to get a shot for Instagram, and when he went to check back on the couple videos he shot, he said this dot thing was just hovering. So he quickly, in both videos, he was trying to get a quick zoom in on the chopper for his store, and he says, trust me, if he noticed that object being there, he would have filmed it. He didn't even know it was there. But now that we're looking at Trek Cross's California,
yeah, so it's not a blur
video.
So it could be a plane in the distance, RC toy, or a bird again. A few pixels to work with, and it's out of focus. So looks like it's flying towards us, whatever it is.
I'm kind of noticing that it seems like the helicopter was interested in it. It was circling around this silvery object. We've heard of these LAPD helicopters surrounding strange anomalies in the sky. Might have wanted to get a closer look. I wonder what the helicopter pilot would have to say, whatever this object was. He obviously would have known.
No, he wouldn't. Where is it? Is it behind the tree branch there?
Yeah, Blake, kind of a regular occurrence with LAPD.
There it is. So could it be another helicopter in the distance?
Helicopter.
Hey look, it's on an angle there. Which looks like another helicopter. Police helicopter. Way off in the distance. Looks like they're searching for crime. Maybe.
It's doing these really strange maneuvers, low to the ground, observing UFOs, and
Yeah,
Rick
that's what police helicopters
may
tend to
have just
do.
captured that just a couple hours ago in California. And what we're looking at looks to me like a silver ball, and it's not your typical.
So I can't make out what color that one is because it's too dark.
Floating orb. You see it shape and sheen, and it doesn't act like a balloon. And why would a helicopter, an LAPD helicopter, get so close down in a
So they're saying that's LEP helicopter, and I think that one is too in the distance.
residential area to see what this was all about? Rick did a fantastic job.
There you go, look, it looks like it's heading towards us. Looks like they're searching for something, 2 helicopters.
Absolutely, Rick. Appreciate your submission.
Again, this is where a flight radar would come in handy again. Now you probably see 2 helicopters on there.
And hope you appreciate, like, we never talked to each other. You sent me the email. Leave your comments below and tell how Third Phase Moon got this evidence up within an hour. That's how fast we roll right here at Third Phase Moon. The world.
I suppose I could take a snapshot of it and enhance it maybe. Where it looks like it was leaning forward, heading towards us. Kind of looks like it there.
Did a fantastic job.
I don't know if we can actually get it or not. any better. Excuse me. I should get a drink really, shouldn't I? Now let's see what we can do with it. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a helicopter, doesn't it? Looks like the top rotor blurred out here. Looks like the front of a helicopter here, and looks like it's got a tail of some sort going the other way. I don't know if we can get it any better than that. Two police helicopters. Kind of looks like a blurry mess now. Sometimes you see better when it's further out, right? Your eyes can sort of see it better when it's not too close up. Okay. You only see the pixel level, right? Does sort of like have a helicopter shape to it though. And it's leaning forward, coming this way. And picking up speed. Yeah, it's a bit too close, I think. Yeah, so let's go back this one again. It looks like the black and white colours anyway. But there's just not enough detail there. To be sure. So you can see how different that one looks. A lot of motion blur. There's just not enough detail there. Okay, let's have a look. Color swap. I don't think it's going to help us. No, just no detail there really. Overexposed. There was a point there I saw where it actually looked like it gave us the better shape. Let's see if I can get it going. Looks like the body going this way. There's definitely two parts to it, right? That would be the most reflective part. That would be there. So it looks like the body of a helicopter with the tail going this way. I'll just reset that again. Most reflective part here. Looks like there's something here. And of course we've got motion blur as well as camera compression artifacts. Oh, the real image is in there, but it's only a few pixels. The CPU's playing up. It's not too bad though. Making it worse. Try again. Yeah, I think it's what we're looking at here is what I'm seeing is like a tail fin going this way. So it looks like the body of a police helicopter coming this way. To me, that's what it looks like. If I can get my hand steady enough, it looks like something a little bit going that way. Accidentally clicked on it. See if I can get it better. Looks like a little bit going this way around. Yeah, I've got the smoke motion going. And what if I zoom in a bit? Zoom in a bit. Made a right cock up there. Just like the tail, you know how they sort of got the round bit going around that way. Shaped like a fish. Can't quite get it because the mouse is kind of looks like something like that anyway. It's got to be, I had it better with the roundness before. Now all this is, a lot of this is artifact here. But it does look like a helicopter shape. You got the tail fin going up. Man, I just can't get it. Now let's try it with a... Try it with these. Sort of bend it around. Okay, you can see there's a bright bit there. Goes up. Looks like a rotor bit around here. Still not doing very good. Yeah. Well, you know what I mean. Let's see. Helicopter. What's it? So LA heli cop. Probably looking at the protest. What do you call them? Rioters. 2 helicopters circling. See, it's got that sort of black front, but which is probably what we're seeing. Where's their current helicopter designs? That one? I thought they had more white than black. I thought they had more white tail on them. Why can't I just get LA helicopters? LA traffic, maybe? Helicopter. Yeah, they're not LA helicopters, are they? They're just all LA helicopters. Traffic. LAPD or whatever it was. What is it? PD. Maybe try that. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I thought they had a bit more white in the tail actually. Let's get rid of that. Definitely got a lot of black here. Let's have a look at that one again. Yeah, that one's not much good. Does look like a black bit at the front. Maybe the tail's going this way. Black tail here. Maybe I've got it going wrong here. Anyway, I think that's what we're looking at. One of these suckers flying towards us this direction in the distance. And overexposed, of course. So it ends up being a blob. And beyond pixel. So that one, that can't be LA. It is a cop one. See, that one's a different design. That one's got more white in it, is it? That one's got more white in it. There. There we go. So we're probably looking at something like that. And you've got to rotate it. They seem to be changing angle too. Some very steep, then they level out a wee bit. And we were looking at before. But yeah, the quality is just not there. But I just want to just show you. That's obviously a lot bigger. I forgot to do the keep the dimension, but it doesn't matter. Okay, let's get rid of some of this crap on the outside. So you're not going to see that above. That's going to end up being a black blur. Oh. The blades are going to be like a black blue. Cutting off too much again. Yeah. Oh, that's toughed up. Oh dear. Anyway, that'll probably do. So we're probably looking very close to the angle there. That's what I was thinking. Probably not the right size though. See, that where the white is there would be very reflective. Probably need to bend it around that way a wee bit. So I'll probably have to go that way. That distorts it a wee bit. Oh, that direction there. Probably not the right size. Yeah, that would match up. That's what I'm thinking anyway. You can see the same tilt, right? They're circling around something. Anyway, enough of that. Okay. Let's see. Could probably do some more. Let me just, I might have to do some of this another time. Yeah. So that was it. That's all. I think we're up to date now, aren't we? Dream Team stuff. Takes up all our time now. Instead of looking at MUFON cases. But I'll probably do a midweek one. We got Robert tomorrow. Has he posted on Discord? Where is Discord? Discord is not running. Oh, what happened to Discord? Did it crash? Let me just have a look. The icon's not there. Really strange. Susan, you sent me a message there. God's sake, look at the chat. Well, I can't because I didn't have Discord running. And something's gone screwy with it. It's like 10 times as big. Looks like it needs to be maybe updated again. Something screwed around with it. Well, it's always problems. Probably a reboot will fix it. I'll do that. You should come on voice. I'm not sure how we do it though. It'll be more CPU though. It's a shame we haven't got some sort of pop-up where you can have mods that pop up and it controls the chat window so it changes focus over the top or something. The problem was that software had to be on full screen as it wasn't wasn't doing the clicks properly because of the DPI, which is kind of annoying. Anyway, we're finished with the Dream Team and MUFON bashing. So the other thing that came out, which I want to talk about, is this one here, where it was showing a rocket launch, which is obviously taken from stock footage of someone filming the explosion and adding in a fake missile. So just want to be aware of that. And I think there's a white missile that appears in the smoke. You notice that they changed the colours. So for some reason this is bad. I thought I had a better image of the missile. Yeah, there's a lot of fakes coming out. Is that the one? No. Comparing it to 9/11 by the looks of it, so. Alright, what's that one? Oh, there's the missile. But they've got the hold of the stock footage here, haven't they? God, people do such crappy work. I think Lions Ground enhanced it all and did a better job of it all. So you go and check out his video on it. So yeah, I'm not sure if you can see that. Who would post a stupid image like that? That's just ridiculous. Some people just don't have a clue. Now that one's a wee bit better. That's where it was on fire and then explodes, doesn't it? Where's the rest of it, mate? There we go. I must have missed it again. Yeah, but that's why Lions Ground redid it. Crappy. Oh, look how small that is. That's just ridiculous. Oh god, these people don't have a clue. Probably best to find a better one online. Fake missile route. Let's see. Someone's bound to have a better image. Yeah, right. It's probably censored, Paul. Okay. Explosion. No, that was funny. Someone turned it into a character. Where's the fake footage? Have they cleaned up the web already? You'd think Lions Ground would pop up here. Have I spelled it wrong? Doesn't come up. Let's see what happens. There we go. Is it any better? There's the missile. Okay, we can see it there now. So there's original footage and there's the fake footage where you can see where it's been added in. What's that one there? Oh, I did spell it wrong. There you go, that's why I didn't find it. It's not my day. There we go. So what site's that on? Never heard of it. Some Arab news website there. Even they're debunking it, so that's good. Here's the fake footage here. See how they changed the colours? Oh, there you saw it flash by there quick. Yes, so I won't post a link to it, but you can see here it's obviously been added in. Which is basically what the fakers of UFOs videos do as well. Remember Area 51? They were bad for doing that. So much for Twitter being useful there. Wasn't really good, was it? I think we'll wrap it up there for the day, though. I know you guys are probably eager to get away, aren't you? 5 years left. I was going to go over the Thomas Reed. I was just going to sum that up. I'll do that midweek. And I was going to talk about this stupid show with Erica Lukes trying to be an expert, and it's a laugh. So it's this video here, so I'll cover that next time. I've covered it before, but I'll do it again. I suppose I could do it. Yeah, let's just do it anyway. That won't take a few seconds, so I'll chop out that one for next time. Okay, so let's play this video clip. So what do you think it is? A snake-like UFO? Let's see if it'll play. Yeah, once I saw it and how it was moving, it was fairly obvious. Yeah, was it not playing? Stupid site.
Weird, like.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, it looks like a little snake or something. It can't
So
be
look
a
how
drone,
it's moving. I'll give you a clue. Think of
fully underneath the
LED
thing.
lead kite.
There's no
The
noise.
tail of a kite.
Figured if it was a drone, you'd hear it.
Well, it's not. It's not.
It's
Someone's
almost like
flying a
but
kite
it's
out in the
not a
desert.
kite, but it's like shining. Like I think if it was a kite, like it would. When did they blow
It
to
is
the
a
right and
kite,
the
but
left?
it's a tail, mate. It's a tail of the kite. You can
It's
see
very
it is.
stationary. Like it makes. Yeah.
So you can see how it's moving back and forth with the wind, like you would do with a
it goes
kite
back
fly.
and forth a little, but what is that? Like 4 or 5 feet.
Yeah, it's a kite.
All right, let's go hunt this thing down. How can it be a kite and that far away now?
So they even said kite on the video here, but
There's no way that's a kite.
if you go and watch that strange evidence thing, you don't get any hint that it's a kite.
You see it now, it's just hanging down.
Yeah, like.
So it's a LED kite tail. And the rest of it, they've got blackened out, right? So we covered this before, we've seen these videos before. There's the kite tails. They just turned off all the other LEDs and just flying the kite tail around, like that one there. Rainbow kite tail, could be different colours. It's fairly obvious really. You can see how it was moving with the wind bending. Need nighttime footage of a kite tail though. But that's what it is. And on this show here, I'll just show you it's the same one. And these experts here are not much experts, right? You can see it's the same thing. So she said she didn't have a clue, whoever she is. Eric Lukes was saying it was a military. It's right over near an Air Force base out in Mojave Desert. She's definitely not an expert, has no clue. And her, a science writer or something, she hasn't got a clue either. So the other one was quite interesting. It was this weather phenomenon. But you can see how it's moving there. I took some frames from the show. You can see how it's moving like a kite tail. Pretty obvious, really. Whether the show cuts out what they said it was. So this is an interesting one here. Kind of looks like a big mothership. But it's a strange weather phenomenon. You can see it's a big sort of storm cloud there. And the sun's obviously behind it. You can see how it's illuminated here. And it's got some sort of obviously fine ice crystals in the atmosphere. And vapor. And it's acting like a bit like a prism. But yeah, pretty good on the video. Of course I can't play it because of copyright. But yeah, would have been good to see it with your own eyes. And to film it longer, of course. And there you go. Just to see how it breaks down. But this is the problem with these TV shows. They don't show you the full footage. I don't know what it's called. It's probably got a scientific name for it. They reckon it's creating a rainbow, but I don't think so. This looks like a big glass blob of ice, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm not too sure what you'd call it. So I thought I'd show you that anyway. Yeah, the show's really sucky. The only experts on that seem to get it right are the explosive experts. Okay, yeah, science for kids, yeah. I'll be wrapping up now. I've been going, what, close to 4 hours. But yeah, this is where it goes with the life debunks, right? Takes time, and mistakes do happen during the process. But we'll eventually get there. So yeah, I'm not too sure if we can find that particular cloud. We'll just do a quick search on it. Stupid Erica Lukes. She ain't got no clue. Poor woman. She thinks everything's government. Conspiracy and all that. Government craft, not UFOs. Okay, so what would we call that? Dome, clear, rainbow, probably cloud. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah, I thought I had some typo there. It'd be funny if we could find it. What's this? Plastic domes with the rainbow. I don't think that's it. Similar cloud structure, isn't it? Forming dome shape, mushroom cloud. About to wrap up now anyway, Mum. What? I was about to wrap up now anyway. Because they went to the market to sell honey today, so I didn't get my regular sandwich. And it's just, she's giving me something to eat now. What is the time? 1:30. It is lunchtime, I guess. Yeah, so that didn't come out in searches. We got the sun dog. And also you're getting icy climates. Arctic and whatnot. What was that though? They call it the Halo 22% angle business, don't they? Halo 22. They got various names for all the different parts in it. That's what they believe that 1861 UFO sighting was back in the Middle Ages. They reckon it was a sundog, possibly with a meteorite shower at the same time that happened. So yeah, we didn't actually find it on a quick search there. I wonder if we could do it on an image search. That's a good question. So let's see if it'll work. Because it is from a TV show. It'll probably come up with the TV show. Copyrighted material. Image. There you go. Let's put up clouds. Look very similar. There we go. Look, looks very similar to that one. I don't know if we can see the one we're after. I wonder if it's got a special name for it. Oh, there we go. That might be that one. What's that one called? Costa Rica. That sounds like it, doesn't it? South America. That looks like the one. Strange cloud explained. Okay, let's have a look. I suppose the experts on TV. Oh, look, it's Mick West. He's on to it. What's the technical name? Look, what's that called? What year was that? What year did he post that? So it's a few years old, and it's now only just showing up on that strange evidence. So you think these experts would be able to search? Actually, it's a translucent disc hovering over a storm cloud. There's a type of cloud. No, I think he means no one. Is Lilius or a cat cloud. Okay, let's click on that. Whoop. And we saw a lot of similar clouds in those images searches. Alright. So it's like a little mushroom cloud, huh? So there you go. Something natural. According to Mr. Mick West anyway. Yeah, he's found the same images as I did. Searching. There you go. Another one busted. What's this one here? Nice little rainbow effect. Makes you think rainbows are always vibrant colours. I wouldn't have said it was a rainbow though. They reckon it's similar to an oil spill. I suppose it could be. It had the little red colours in it. Maybe we're not seeing it properly. That one's pretty good. That one's got the rainbow effect. That one hasn't. That one's doesn't seem to have the same vibrant colours. Just got the red bit here. So it is acting like a prism through ice crystals regardless anyway. Science, we'll wrap it up there. That's solved. Body language and that Berkshire case. I know it was on the list. Have I got time? No, not really. I'll probably put it in the thumbnail though, haven't I? I think I had it in the thumbnail. But yeah, we'll cover it next time. Let's see, I think I had it in the thumbnail. What the hell? Why is it taking so long to come up? Yeah, I mentioned it in the thumbnail. But anyway, I'll mention it now. So yeah, it's a really good analysis they did, and we'll go over it next time. But I'll just make a link to it anyway, so you can watch it ahead of time, and I'll just sum it up next time. Excellent channel, and they need to do more UFO ones. But it's good. I practice reading the interview when they're doing it, and just seeing how much I picked up as well. And him touching the head was like insecurity, I thought. And I thought he was actually hiding some information, which they sort of picked up on too, or he wasn't sure on the information, so they sort of gave him a 90% telling the truth at the end. But we'll just go over it next time, very quickly, sum it up. I thought he was not telling the truth about the horse. He said, it's funny you should mention about the horse, and I thought he was going to say something there, but then he stopped himself. I thought he was going to say that he had like telepathy with the horses since the event, which kind of would make him sound like a bit of a crackpot, I guess. So, but that's what I thought they might have picked up too, that there was something there he wasn't quite saying. Did I copy that? I did. So, yeah, definitely a must-watch. Is this one. Basically includes the interview, most of it. Plays clip and then they talk about it. Berkshire. So at least I've mentioned it anyway, and we'll go over more detail next time, because I think it's worth talking about this case, because the debunkers out there saying part 2 of the interview analysed. The debunkers are out there saying that they're lying, which is not true. That their body language doesn't suggest it is. So I'll just catch up on the side chat, see if I've missed anything. I've probably missed tons of stuff. Everyone's screaming at me. Bit frustrating, Kiwi. He's not paying attention. Speaking of my own. Yeah. Pop up to get your attention. Yeah. Well, we really need to be on the voice. Maybe I could patch in through Discord or something. Take up less CPU. Probably have to work on that. We can always make the channel better. A lot of people have like helpers at the same time, and they're monitoring it on another computer, and they can sort of throw something at you. I haven't got that luxury. I'm a one-man band. Joe, it's good that you kept up on the thing here. Yeah. So, as you can see, I've got a lot there. Dan's been with us. Charles, he'll probably catch up on the rest of the show. Kingfisher. Hasn't been too bad, has it? Just keep watching my stuff, folks. You know, I repeat a lot of stuff, you know. Just got to keep on learning. So, I'm just going to wrap up now, guys, because it's getting up to 4 hours. And I'll say good night. I won't type anything in the side chat. Susan's done it. Thanks for coming. Check our links in the side, as well as in the side chat, and also on the About tab of the YouTube channel. There's some links there to join our UFO community. Post videos that you want me to have a look at. If there's enough hours in the day. At least we got some things fixed today. And don't waste your time going to GUFON radio. Just a waste of time, that guy. And third phase. And security might be coming back. Oh dear. What's up, guys? I got a cold sandwich. Now we need someone that's good on editor to edit down the live stream to get to all the good parts. Alright, good night.